Hi and welcome to the fourth round of the Freestyle of Nations here at Night of the Jumps. We're in Mannheim, Germany, and this has been going off so far. We've had an unbelievable practice. We've had some drama, actually, and I've seen some of the coolest things go down that, well, you may not see this event, but we have some future plans with one of our mountain bike riders. We'll talk about that very, very shortly. What we're going to do tonight, though, we're going to see 3 teams go in freestyle motocross, and we'll have the BMX, mountain bike, and scooter riders even joining in on the best tricks. Their points even go in to the overall amount of points to see who's going to be. Is it going to be the world team that wins, the Czech team, or will it be Team Spain, again, who took the win at the last round in Mannheim at round 3. We're now round 4. We've got one more to go. It'll be in Zurich, September the 9th. But before we get there, let's go for a little wander around in the pit party. Here is my, I'm not going to say my colleague because he's doing the hard work actually in the middle of the arena, Handy, working with his mate Andy. You know what? I actually do the commentary just off to the side over there. I take my earphones off and my headphones off, and I'm listening to you guys, so I hope you get some of those tricks right.
I hope we make a good party tonight. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mannheim. Are you ready?
Man, I love when you get started. Hello, Mannheim. Are you ready? How long does it take? Okay, auf Deutsch.
Hallo, Mannheim.
Ooh. Okay, so what do I need to do to get better at this job?
I think at 7 o'clock I'm ready.
Not yet? No, I'm not too ready right now. Handy, good luck tonight. It's going to be an awesome event. You've been here many times before. Is there anything you saw from training that you're particularly looking forward to?
I think we don't want to talk too much about before. There are a lot of good riders here in Mannheim. I think a lot of formal world championships, and I'm looking forward. I'm very excited.
Keeping his cards close to his chest. No secrets. Awesome. Thank you very much, man. We're going to continue on the pit party and see what's going on right now. As you said, we've got the 10-meter high BMX, mountain bike, and scooter setup here. This is one hell of a steep roll in. I would not be interested at all in going down that. I wouldn't be interested even trying to walk up it. That looks scary as hell. Although in saying that, we actually had one of the riders from the Spect team, and actually I think she's from the Ghost mountain bike team as well, Anna Rabea Zana. She did this roll-in for the first time today in training, just to try it. Let's see if she'll even go into the show. I think she may even join the guys, and if she does, this will be absolutely unbelievable. It was not planned until about a week or two ago that she would come. Let's see. I don't know. All right, let's jump the fence, or at least go under the fence. So yeah, I mean, with the mountain bike, BMX, and scooter guys, we have some of the best riders here. Simon Godziak. I think he got second at Red Bull Rampage. We're talking about one of the gnarliest guys, not just on a bike, not just in action sports. Like, this is a human being that, how does he turn the screw loose to go do what he does, especially at Red Bull Rampage? We've also got Richard Zelinka on the scooter. He is one of the best riders in the world on scooter. The very first time we had him was in Berlin, and he's back now for Mannheim. I guess he's going to ratchet this up really well. And actually, I didn't realize, but they're sitting right in front of me. I just spoke about Richard. I'm going to grab him. Man, I was just talking about having you in Berlin for the very first time at Night of the Jumps. It blew everybody away because we've never had scooter in these events, and the crowd went absolutely bananas. So that's why you're back here now. How did it feel to go to Berlin anyway?
It was sick. I love the vibe of people because I feel like people know scooters so well. Like everyone rode scooter to the school, or sometime they did rode it, you know. So when they see me ride the Mega Ram, they're like, wow, you know, they can't really imagine it and stuff because they have the feeling of riding it. So it's like, it's nice to represent scooters out here with all the BMX riders and FMX riders. So it's definitely so cool, and today is gonna be another crazy show.
Man, let's nerd it up just a little bit. I don't know very much about scooters, but I know in Berlin you had 2. One was like a big wheel version, one was a small wheel. What have you got here tonight?
Tonight I got the small one. Tonight I got the small one, so that means we're gonna do more tricks.
Oh. So, okay, like I said, I don't know anything about scooters. Is that like saying you go from a mountain bike big wheel to a BMX small wheel?
Yeah.
Same concept on the scooter?
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's just a more bigger. The scooter before, it was a dirt scooter, so you can ride dirt too. And it's like you can do same tricks, but it's like a lot of heavier, so you can't really put that much tricks in one jump. But you have like more stabilization. The scooter flips way better with you and stuff, so it's definitely cool for some tricks. But with the normal scooter, you can do like more technical, more tricks in the air.
Awesome, man. We're going to continue on. Good luck tonight, and I can't wait to see what gets thrown down. And best trick.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, let's get it. All right, let's get it on and move on with the show. Come on, Leon. Leon just keeps bashing me. He just wants to get on this camera all the time. All right, one question for Leon. You're always on here. You've been at every event. Sorry? You've been at every event this year. Yeah. Berlin, Munich, Mannheim. This is a very tight arena. Does that change how you approach this jump, or it doesn't really affect you guys?
It doesn't really affect us, because like the jumps are always the same, and it's a lot of fun. It's always the vibe from the people. It makes it different.
That's what I'm thinking. So you've got all these people closer to you than we had in Berlin, closer than in Munich. You'll be able to see them changing their minds as they're watching you do the jump. That's how close you are. How much does that influence you riding, to hear the crowd?
Oh, it's a lot of bump up. Like, you got so much energy from people, and it's so much better than just, let's say, they're like in far distance. So,
awesome, man. Good luck. Well, we're going to continue on. I knew you bumped into me for a reason. Catch you later, man. Good luck. All right, let's check it out. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to put any pressure on this kid. He doesn't need it. But I've just witnessed Petr Aaron throw down in training. We've had him as the reserve rider. This is now the third time he was riding reserve. A little bit of news. Petr's riding. I'll tell you why later. But Petr is in the world team. Very first time you've ever ridden at Night of the Jumps. You've ridden practice. How does it feel to get into the show?
I'm super happy to be here and start here in Mannheim at Night of the Jumps. It's for me the big chance, and I can show what I am.
Man, you know, I saw these huge chord overflips in training this morning. I'm like, this kid's got it. Like, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 20 years old.
20 years old, and that chord overflip looked like you've been doing it for 10 years. Man, good luck tonight. Stay safe. Enjoy it. This is one of the coolest experiences you'll have.
Thank you, man.
All right, let's rock and roll. So, hang on. Who put him? He's in the Team Czech department. Look at that. Right, you've got Petr there. We've got Matej, Cesak, Petr Pilat, and Filip down the end. He's in the wrong group. They didn't know that when we put these bikes out, because Petr's actually joining the world team. So since we're already standing here, Petr's in the world team, remember. He was here as a replacement. Who are we going to take? Pilat, you're up. You had a really good training session this morning, but it maybe didn't end that well. Explain what happened.
I don't know why, actually. That was in the second practice. That was probably last jump. I did a Shaolin flip pretty good. I landed super good, super sweet. And I don't know why. I hurt too much in my back. I don't know why, what happened actually. So I skipped last practice. I went to the hotel, had a super hot shower, and helped me a lot. But we will see. I want to risk it. I want to do my best tonight. But let's see. Now it's hurt a lot, but we will see.
Well, the good thing about being in this team environment, we've actually got 3 riders per team. If you're not feeling great, you could just say, you know what, I'm going to sit on the couch. I'm going to let Matej and Filip do all the work. Like, is that a very real possibility right now?
I'm a lucky boy. Now, let's see. Actually, I start with my freestyle run, and after that we will see how is it.
There you go. Awesome. Thank you very much. Good luck tonight, and hopefully that back holds up. It's tough getting old in this sport, I tell you what. Right, we're going to just walk past. Oh, Filip there. We're going to skip past here because Luc and David absolutely as busy as hell. There's one bike I want you to focus on, and it's this gas in front of us. This one right here. If you focus on that one, that is Harry Bink's bike. Harry Bink is not sitting at his bike tonight. So unfortunately, in training, I think it was the second training session, Harry and Luc, they were bouncing off the super kicker all morning. Everything was looking good. As Harry went for his first double backflip in training, he pulled really good. It was a nice flick on the first backflip, and he even stalled the bike out. He thought everything was sweet, and he actually landed a little bit sooner than he expected, landed on the front wheel, and instead of just getting that natural rotation to ride it out, he just got smacked hard into the airbag landing. He walked away. Luckily, his bike is okay, but he has suffered a little bit of a concussion and has decided to not ride tonight. So for the wisest decision that Harry could make tonight was to pull out, and that is the reason why we have Pepper Aaron replacing Harry tonight in the world team. So it's a huge shame for the fans here in Mannheim. It's a huge shame, I know, for you guys watching at home on YouTube. Harry is an absolute wizard, but this time he just couldn't get past this spell. Somebody put a curse on him. So that's the bad news for tonight. The good news is Maikel Melero is busy signing autographs. So is Dany Torres. You know what? Maikel's standing here. Let's go for Maikel. Team Spain. Are you the captain?
No, it's Marc.
Oh, Marc's the captain. So you don't want to do the captain job. All right, so Maikel, you will be the last rider to ride for Team Spain. And then you go into best trick. So you'll be watching everybody all night. Do you have a few special tricks that might get you the win this time? You're 1 point from beating Luc. Do you think you can beat him this time?
Yeah, I will try like always. Today is difficult because we don't have much space before the run for prepare the big tricks, but I will try like always. I can not wait for my run, and we'll be see.
You said there's not much space. Are you talking about the California roll?
Yeah, today is probably is my difficult trick today because I did half trick before the ramps, and today is really difficult for me to make this, but the practice was good and I'm ready.
Okay, just to explain a little bit, actually, Maikel rides to go into the California roll. He has his left hand on the seat, his right leg on the left-hand side of the bike, so there's no real control about trying to get the bike straight into the ramp, and with such a short run-up, that's the problem.
Yeah, this is hard trick because it's varial, and I have a bit, when I jump, it's more easy to do cali roll if you go like this. But before the ramp is difficult, so this is the difference of the trick, you know.
Yeah, that's the balance, you know. Some riders do the cali, they just do a normal jump, then reach, do the cali. That's difficult to do the trick, but easy to jump. You're doing the hard part to even jump the ramp, but then it's a little bit easier in the air.
Yeah, I think it's completely almost a different trick because it's different way to do.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get out of the geek talk, talking about all the tricks. Team Spain, man. You, Dany Torres, Marc Pinyol. This is a strong team. Like, you won in Munich with Abraham Para, right? Now you've got Dany Torres in the team. This is so strong.
Yeah, we try to do the best and hope to be in the top of the podium. So we have a good team and we'll be see what happens.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Maikel. Good luck tonight. And let's see if that cali roll happens or not. Oh, this is... I don't know. I watched in training. You didn't do the cali in training, right? In training? No, nope. So there was no cali roll in training. So if he can get that done, that will be impressive. All right, so I'm bouncing into everybody in the pit party. This is where you come. We're just before the show. all the fans, the crowd, they get to come down onto the floor. They get to look at the landings. They get to see the ramp, the roll-ins, meet their heroes. Freestyle motocross, BMX, mountain bike, and scooter. This is the pit party at Night of the Jumps. We're about to get this show on the road. Stay tuned for the next 2.5 hours of unbelievable action. And actually, we're on YouTube Live. We're on Facebook as well. Jump onto YouTube Live. We have the live chat. I'll be talking to you throughout the show. Send in your comments, and if you're really lucky, I might even be able to grab a couple of riders to jump in during the break and do some interviews with you. Catch you soon. Go. Did you get all of that? This is round 4 of Freestyle of Nations here at Night of the Jumps, and I just was deafened because I had the. I'm almost gone deaf from the explosion there at the end of the fireworks. Hi, I'm your host for this show, Steve Sommerfeld, and we're going to have the Freestyle of Nations. We've got the world team, Team Czech Republic, and Team Spain. I'm going to leave you guys for a second. I've got a little bit of a technical issue in my ear. Give me 1 second.
Ich werde heute Abend mit jeder Menge Fachjargon um mich werfen, denn natürlich haben alle Tricks der Freestyler.
All right. I think I'm back. I believe somebody might have got scared on the fireworks, and I'm going to guess it was my boss standing behind me, and he hit the atmosphere, and it just went absolutely bananas in my ears. I couldn't hear a thing, so I'm terribly sorry about the start. Little technical difficulty, but these things happen. All right, so we've got the Freestyle of Nations, the World Team, Team Spain, and Team Czech. Yeah, that's it. 3 teams. We've got freestyle motocross, BMX, mountain bike, and scooters, and we've got some of the best riders in the world. For the world team, actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna leave the surprise till the end of this announcement. For Team Czech, we've got Petr Pilat, Matej Cesak, and Filip Podmol. For Team Spain, we've got Maikel Melero, Dany Torres, and Marc Pinyol. And for the world team, you know what? This is why I've left this as a little bit of a surprise. Not a good one. For the world team, we have Luc Ackermann, David Rinaldo, they were planned, and Petr, which is fantastic for the young rider from the Czech Republic. He has been our reserve rider for the past, I think, 3 events he's been a reserve rider. Tonight he will make his debut at Night of the Jumps. This is going to be one hell of a way to make a debut, and unfortunately the reason he has made his debut is because Harry Bink had a huge crash in training. It was during the second training session. He undercooked a double backflip. He got up and walked it off, but has suffered some concussion in that crash, and it affected him a little bit later on, so we had to make the tough call. He made the call. It just was not safe to come out and try and throw down a freestyle run. He just wasn't feeling good at all. So that's the bad news. Mixed with the good news for Petr, it's great to have young blood coming through, and I am sure we will see Harry Bink back here at Night of the Jumps again in the future, fight and fit, and he'll be ready to throw down. He's already told me, we had a chat on the phone while he was back at the hotel. He's like, I'm just going to have a little rest now, and it's going to give me more energy to send it next time at Night of the Jumps. All right, so the riders coming out. This is Team Czech Republic with Petr Pilat there on screen. And we've also got Filip Podmol there and Matej Cesak. Pilat on the KTM 250. Matej Cesak, well, it looks like a Suzuki, but you would be wrong. It is a KTM 250 as well on the fluoro yellow. And Filip Podmol up there on the podium, or on the stage, sorry, I should say, on the YZ 250. So there you go. We've got 3 two-strokes in the Czech team, and that is actually one hell of a disadvantage for these guys at this event. And you'll probably all be wondering why I said that, the guy who loves the two-strokes more than anybody. The reason is we're in Mannheim. This is one of the smallest arenas Night of the Jumps have ever been to, and there's only just enough room to get the job done, to get enough run up, to get the ramp in, and hopefully not hit the wall at the end of the landing. It is the tightest arena we can possibly get into. So for the two-strokes, this is actually a lot more difficult for them. The 450s, they've got the torque. They're able to get over on a shorter run-up. Two-strokes, they're struggling just a tiny bit, but I don't think you will notice too much at all. All right, this is Team Spain. Dany Torres, the Red Bull X Fighters champion. Maikel Melero, the 5-time world champion. And Marc Pinyol, the innovator, the inventor of the inside roll, the body varial that nobody has ever tried. Well, maybe they've tried, but nobody has ever landed that ever again. Fran Cortez, vamos! Parajito, España. Awesome to see. We've got the YouTube comments are flying through already. I'm glad to see the comments are up. We've got the live feed. So we're going live stream. We've got your live comments coming in. Harry Bink made a good decision. I hope he's okay. Nico Ascato. Man, it was a tough decision, but it was the right decision. We had a pretty long chat, and he's absolutely bummed that he can't make it. He is, of course, naturally very disappointed. He had a bronze medal just 5 or 6 days ago at X Games Japan with the double backflip McFritz, the one-handed knack where he held his boot, looked out to the stadium in Japan, and he was coming here. His plan was to throw that trick down here tonight in best trick. He does have other tricks as well, but we were all going to be very interested to see him throw that down. So nobody more disappointed that they can't ride tonight than Harry himself. But yeah, definitely the right decision. Team Germany, let's go. Well, it's Luc Ackermann from Germany riding out here. Actually, it's the world team. We are in Germany. He is German, but it's the world team because, you know what? Kai Haase is also not here, and I have to give a huge shout out to Kai Haase. Just quickly, stoked to see Matej's whips tonight, Angelica. Me too. A huge shout out to Kai Haase. I hope you're getting better at home, man. Kai is one of the most talented, naturally skilled riders I have seen in freestyle motocross. He can race motocross, supercross, everything, hard enduro, speedway, downhill, flat track. You name it, if it's got 2 wheels, he'll jump it. And unfortunately had a terrible accident at MOD a couple of months ago. He is at home, or wherever he might be. He is healing up. He is okay. And yeah, throwing it out to Kai right now. I can't wait to see you back on a bike in the future, man. All right, so those are the 3 teams. Luc Ackermann, David Rinaldo, and Petr Aaron. Sorry, I didn't even get that out there at the start. Good morning from Louisiana. John Matthews, the man who reminded us all what Harry Bink's trick was, the McFritz. So yeah, that was the team that just came out, of course, was Luc Ackermann, David Rinaldo, and Petr Aaron. You saw him, Petr riding the YZ250. And now I'm going to throw on my Red Bull Spec glasses because I needed the... I need them because I'm blind, to see who is riding right now. Nice backy there. Looks like Leon Binkerbank rolling in. I missed the first rider. All right, this is Maikel Melero. And this would be Yannick Falk. There we go. All right, the next group making their way to the top. We've got 10 in the pedal power division tonight. We've got Maikel Melero, Yannick Falk, Josef Freusier, Simon Godziak, or Szymon Godziak. I got to get that name right. Luc Quadfleek. I like that name. He's got quad in there. I'd love to see one of them out of him. Pavel Alekin, Leon Binkerbank, Shemek Abramovich, and Anna Rabayatana with Richard Zelinka on the scooter. All right, there's no room on top of this roll-in to fit everybody in. Sorry. I think that might have been Yannick Falk. Who was the last guy? Might have been Josef Freusier. Whoops. Josef. Nice heart attack there. Love seeing the freestyle moto tricks getting thrown in there. Szymon Godziak, Simon Godziak. Nice old 3-0 to start the show out. And now I've never watched Pavel ride in real life, but I've been told this guy is absolutely crazy. Pavel Alekin with a nice big old backflip. Richard Zelinka pushing in fast. Oh, man. I don't know why, but that looks so much bigger. And now, right now, this is the debut for Anna Rabayatana. This will be her first jump ever in a show. She rode training. It was just to do training. There was no plan. She was so good and she was so stoked that she has now joined everybody and will be in this show for the very first time, riding for the Ghost Bike team that actually Andy Brevi, our commentator, is running. And also riding for the Red Bull Spec team. Here we go, Anna Rabea. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. I could see a bit of a rainbow going on there. Well, a little bit of nerves, but at least that big airbag helped her get out of that front flip straight onto her noggin. She got away with that pretty good. And that's the joy of having a big airbag as well. I am so happy right now after the crash we saw today from Harry Bink that he walked away from it. He has a concussion, but he walked away from what could have been much worse. He described it as, if he crashed on dirt like that, it could have been a Cam Sinclair style crash, which happened at Red Bull X Fighters where he almost died. That's why he had a movie called Twice, because he died, technically. But they came back alive. So Anna Rabayatsana, she got out of that one with a little head bonk. Yeah, Mikael Rickerberg there. Leon Binkerbank rolling on back. So that's the intros. That's who you're going to see throughout tonight's show. Same format as normal. If you have watched Freestyle of Nations for the first couple of rounds this year, we've had 3 rounds of competition, 2 in Berlin, 1 in Munich. So that was the 3rd round. So we have each rider from each team will do 1 freestyle motocross run. There's no qualifications, there's no finals. It is just 1 best run that they throw out. After the first group, so there'll be 1 rider from Czech, Spain, and the world. Then we go into the best whip competition. Let's see who can get that bike upside down. Like, well, hopefully not like Matej Cesak did. It'd be good to see him. He is riding the KTM 250 this time. No more 300s, no more explosions. Then we'll go into the second freestyle group where we'll have 1 more rider from each country. We'll go out in the second freestyle round, and then we'll finish up before the break with the synchro competition and the mountain bike warm-up, because they do have their own competition as well. Mountain bikes, BMX, and scooters. Come on, am I just reading a script here where it just said mountain bike and everybody was too lazy to write the rest? No, I'm not. That's just my brain. I'm just too slow. Then we'll have a little bit of a break, and in that break, I will find somebody to come join me here. I've got a second microphone, and I want to get the best interview I can. So you guys tell me, who would you like to have join me in the break, and I will try my absolute done. Give me a top 3. If I see a top 3, I will try and get those guys, depending on who's available, because someone may actually have to get ready to ride straight after the break. So we'll have the break. We'll have some interviews with riders, whatever. And then we'll come back with the third group of FMX riders. We've got Best Trick, and in the Best Trick, actually, we'll have the mountain bikes, BMX, and scooter riders joining, because all of their points go towards the overall. And right now, I can see Matej Cesak on the big screen. So it looks like we're about to get this show on the road. I love when I talk a little bit. I probably blabbered on a little bit too long. And now it's time for action. Matej Cesak, one of the young guns over here in Europe from Czech Republic. I remember he was one of the youngest riders ever. He joined Masters of Dirt. He was on Monster Energy when he was just a wee whippersnapper. And now he's all grown up, and he's got some big tricks. And I saw a huge heart attack flip from him today. It's probably the biggest one I've seen. Let's see if we get that tonight in this run. Like I said, he was on the KTM 300. That's what he's been practicing on for so long. Now he's gone back to the 250 after what happened in Berlin on the second night when his bike exploded. Now he's back to the 250. He's got the thing all set up, ready to go. 50 cc's less. But let's see what the young gun from the Czech Republic can pull out tonight. Riding also for the Red Bull Spec team. So there's a few riders on this Spec team. And this is the first one. All right, first jump of the night. Oh, nice big ruler. I would actually say it looked like the bike even got away from him a little bit more than normal, and he was hanging off the back of that one. Oh, I love that whipped out Indy. What is that, tweak? Hang on. This is a question for John Matthews. I know you're watching now. What is that trick called? Nice KOD flip, but again, it looked like he was really holding on to get that one back. The bike pinged out, sent it, and he had to get back on pretty quick, actually. Oh, lazy boy flip. That was probably one of the best ones I've seen from Matej. Nice and smooth, so slow on the lazy flip, throwing the arms out to the side. 40 seconds on the clock, 4 tricks in. Heel click and a super flip. Oh, that was nearly as big as what we've seen from guys like Luc Ackermann. That super flip got big at the end. The bike kept rotating. Oh, double heart attack. Bringing back some old school tricks. It looked like he might have been going for another trick on that one, and he went for plan B. What do you guys think at home? 10 seconds left to get his final trick on Indy backflip. So there's a lot of Superman flip style tricks in this run. 3. We had the KOD. We had the heel click at a KOD, and then we had the Indy flip. All fantastic tricks, but the variety may not have been there. Let's see what the judges say at the end of this run. But he has one more trick, and this is called the double up. You get double the points, and you want to milk as much as you can out of these judges. All right, for the team, Czech Republic, heart attack flip. Nice. Let's check that one out on the replay in just a few moments. From where I'm sitting, I was directly underneath, and that looked unbelievable. I can't wait to see what the slow-mo from the side looks like. It was a tweak air. I was close. I called it a tweak Indy. Thank you, John. We've got our tech crew in the background, and actually Lucas is up there making sure that I get all of your comments coming through. So Lucas, if you're listening to me right now, make sure everything from John Matthews comes through, because I need a trick guide from you, buddy. And I did get your message actually the other day with all of the trick names. So many in freestyle motocross. Now this is Matej Cesak's last jump, the double up. Look at this heart, perfect, feet together, slapping it in. Started his run, bike fully looped out into a huge ruler. There's that tweak air, twisting his body up into the whip. KOD flip, and actually watching this now on the slow-mo, I would say that was a bit bigger than what I saw in real life. Lazy flip looked good, nice and straight, just had to get his head back to the seat. And that KOD at the end of the heel clicker just kept getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, that double grab, that was a plan B double grab if ever I've seen one. And an Indy backflip to finish his run. Not a bad run at all from Matej. Let's see what the judges have to say. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I just blow the microphone out? Sorry about that. 83 points. 83 out of 100 points. That may be the biggest score I've seen for Matej Cesak at Night of the Jumps. All right. Judges are feeling good. Have a chat with Matej for sure. Angelica. All right, that's one. I'm going to tally this. That's one for Matej. The thing is, though, I have to be watching this screen to make sure I get the comments. Let's see if I get a good tally at the end. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys are probably putting so many more messages in that won't even get to see them. So, Lucas, if you're listening to me up there in the control box, tell me how many people want, how many votes go to each rider. Right. That was Matej Cesak to start the show. Second rider out for the night, the first rider for Team Spain, the legend of freestyle motocross, the Red Bull X Fighters champion, Dany Torres, riding the Yamaha YZ250. Nice cliffhanger. If that is not a Dany Torres trick from way back, I'm not here. On the roll-in, the guys need, or not roll-in, but this berm, this metal berm, with an indie backflip. There is so little space for the run-up. There is about 17 meters maximum of run-up into a 21-meter jump, or about 69 feet. Oh, looked like he got a little bit caught up there on the landing and the bike stalled. Maybe it stalled and it just kind of popped him a little bit side to side on the way out. 50 seconds in, 3 jumps on the clock. Backflip, hard indie. That was a big trick. It looked like it was kind of C-grab, but he kind of kept rotating it out. 5th jump of the run. Nice, rock solid. One of the very few riders in the world to ever do a rock solid upside down in a backflip. I wonder if we'll see that from him. Oh, double grab backflip. Okay, this is a much bigger run than what we saw in Berlin. He had 2 grab flip mistakes in Berlin, where he ended up just doing 2 or 3 seat grab indie backflips. This time, whoa, going for the whip flip. Maybe trying a little bit of an underflip. And now it's time for the double up. All 7 jumps done just in a nick of time. And now it's time for the double up. It looks like he's favored that ramp on the far side. Let's see what we're going to get out of Dany Torres on this double up. Oh, rock solid backflip. I picked it like a daddy knows. Oh, I did not think we were going to see that in this run. Yeah. All right, Dany just riding past me then. Just gave me the big thumbs up. That was awesome to see. We were talking about it at the catering, and we were talking about the rock solid backflip, and he's like, you know what, it's been 10 years since he did the rock solid flip. He's now on a Yamaha YZ250. He's had a few years of retirement with injury with that knee replacement. Not a reconstruction, he had a replacement. And look at this, this will be the rock solid backflip. Whoa, that's pretty big. That was not a small Rocky. Not the biggest in the world, but check his feet out. They were getting further away. The hands were definitely away from the bike. Unbelievable. And definitely he does not age at all. Nice indie flip there from Dany. Perfect ruler, looking all the way back. Bringing the YZ250 into land. Heart indie flip. And then with the nice, perfect rock solid. That is like one of the most typical rock solid from Dany that I've ever seen. Double grab backflip. It's like the cliffhanger. His ruler and his rock solid. I would say no other riders look like that, except actually we saw his young protege from Spain at the last event in Munich, Abraham Parra, and you can tell they ride together because Abraham basically picked up the exact same style from the legend. Whoa, 85 points. Man, this is tough. So only 2 points the difference between Dany Torres and Matej Cesak. So it looks like the judges were very happy with Matej, also very happy with Dany, but there's only 1 point different. Well, sorry, there's only really 1 point of wriggle room between 83 and 85. Let's say if Petr Aaron, who's out here now, had an 84, where do you go? You don't want to start giving guys the same points. All right, so Petr Aaron on your screen right now. This is his first time ever riding in a Night of the Jumps World Tour Championship. Freestyle of Nations, and he's riding for the world team. He has been our replacement rider for 3 times now. This is his time to shine. First jump of his career at Night of the Jumps. Nice KOD. stretching his body out, built like a beanpole. Flip levers up. Oh, heel clicker flip. A little bit short, but that landing was forgiving on that one. Not too bad. Backflip on his second jump ever at Night of the Jumps in competition. Lazy boy. Yeah, I love seeing some old school tricks like that. He said he was getting a little bit nervous before the show. And I heard Filip and the other guys in the background, they're like, you know what? Play this one safe and do better tricks. Or, you know, oh! Somehow saved himself. I don't know what happened on that. It looks like he might have been in first gear. I could be wrong. But the speed that he came into the ramp, it looks like he was in first. Everything else looked reasonably good. I don't have the sound, unfortunately, in my ears, so I can't watch the replay and listen. So if you guys can hear it in the replay, I don't know. If you can hear it, you might be able to tell if he's in first or second gear. Unfortunately, I won't know until maybe the end of this event. I will go and try and find him. All right, here we go. Yeah, this looks like a first gear crash. He still had the power, and he went about 18 meters, and unbelievable that he landed on top of this big airbag right at the right point, and he stayed on top. And luckily he stayed there and didn't fall back where his bike ended up, and his bike has just been destroyed. I've seen a whole lot of parts flying off. That was scary, but I am so glad to see him get away with that. Nice heel clicker. Clicked his heels on the way through. Loved the lazy boy flip. I was all about this, watching some cool old school tricks, and that was one lucky boy to somehow get away with that. And you could see he had the awareness to just kind of push himself away from the backside and push himself to at least stay on top of the landing and not fall down to the back. Oh, I'm back. There we go. Wow, does the shorter run in and stopping affect the time to hold the trick mentally? Yes, definitely. So the shorter run up, we've already just seen it. The shorter run up meant he had no time to even really work out if he was in first or second. He was probably nervous and forgot about clicking second after landing off the last jump. There's only 10 meters from the end of the landing to the wall. Possibly stomped it back into first gear. Then you have to remember to go back to second as you roll into the berm and approach the jump. There is no time to double guess yourself. You just have to go, and you can see that he did. I don't know if it was a first or second gear problem. This is just what I think from what I see. I may be wrong. We will find that out. Mentally as well for the tricks. Maikel Melero and Marc Pinyol were trying to work on the California roll in training today. And both of those riders have an approach where they hold their left hand in the seat, their right foot on the right-hand side of the bike, can-can style. They can't get around the corner and get the bike straight in time before the ramp. So that affects them mentally. I think Pinyol got one out. Pinyol got one out. Maikel Melero didn't even do a Cali roll in training. Let's see if he does. All right, now it's time for best whip. It looks like the course has been given the A-OK. Everything is fine. And I am so glad that Petr Aaron, while it was only 4 jumps in on his first ever night of the jumps, he was lucky. From lazy boy to lucky boy. Ronnie Showman. Ronnie's in. Shout out to the original electric freestyler, Ronnie Showman. If you do not know him, jump on Instagram, find Ronnie Showman. He built his own electric bike many moons ago. And it's awesome to see you join, man. Right, this is best trick. Marc Pinyol on the Honda. Dany Torres on the Yamaha YZ250. Matej Cesak KTM, Filip Podmol on the Yamaha 250, and David Rinaldo throwing down. Hang on, was that all 2 strokes? Oh no, sorry, there was one 4-banger. It was Marc Pinyol, nice. Dany Torres, Matej, Cesak, Filip Podmol, and Rinaldo always, whoa, 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 whoa. That was a good whip from Rinaldo. Oh, Pinyol looked like he was actually going in to a turn up, but it turned into a turn down. Yeah, Rinaldo and Dany styling it up, reaching back for that rear fender. This will be the last jump. The best whip counts. Nice. I'm going to say, oh, Matej, Cesak, Filip Podmol. You. And Jeremy McGrath would be very impressed with that knack-knack. How many riders do we have? 2, 4, 5. Oh, because Petr was supposed to be in this best whip comp. There was supposed to be 6 riders. There is now 5. How many will remain after the judges start eliminating riders? And I also have an update. It is 42 points to Petr. That's not bad. 42 points for his first 4 jumps. Dany Torres eliminated from the competition. So there's still the chance for either Filip or probably Matej to stay in this and go through to the final. So Marc Pinyol, Filip Podmol, Matej, Cesak, and David Rinaldo will go into the next round. All right, let's watch this closer. Nice turn down. Nice racer whip, upside down. Probably not the biggest one then from Matej. Yeah, and that turn down from Rinaldo, I'm going to say was the best for me. Although Pinyol's got a good turn down. Filip and Matej, very close from my angle. You know what? I would say those last 3 on the 2 strokes all look very similar from my angle. Filip getting into it, twisting and turning, going his head like a torrent. Oh, up knack from David Rinaldo. One of the coolest tricks in the game. Doing a turn down and then knacking into it. It was unbelievable. Nice turn down from Pinyol. Oh! Oh! I can't go any higher. This cannot be better. Oh, thankfully, David Rinaldo just did a super can Indy. Otherwise, I was going to blow my voice out on that one. Filip and Matej. 2 different styles there at the end. I think that was where they both wanted to shine and outdo each other. 2 different styles. Oh, Filip has been eliminated. I was actually just about to say I might probably go against the judges on this. I really liked that leg drop. I just thought that looked so big. The bike just flying up and him just getting under the bike was, I don't know, that was cool. So there you go, the final 3 riders right now will be David Rinaldo for the world team. Trying to claw back some points after Petr, unfortunately, going out with only 42. So the world team is 40 points behind. Marc Pinyol for Team Spain and Matej for Czech. All right, here we go. Nice turn down. Pretty good whip from Matej. Oh, nice turn down from Rinaldo. I think all 3 of them could get a bit more amplitude Yeah, that's Matej. That's Matej right there on that whip. Not bad from Pinyol and not bad from Rinaldo. I'm going to go right now. Matej on that one is the winner so far. Oh, go and turn up style on that one from Rinaldo. So this is the last chance. In my books, it's, backflip with a whip, whip flip, whip flip. All right. That one was for show. I think it's going to be pretty obvious. I've said that before. I think it's going to be obvious for a Matej Cesak win here for Team Czech. He's already got 83 points for the team. Can he get 100? And then it'll be 80 points for second, 65 for third. Matej Cesak's whip in slow-mo, please. Dany Dwayne, can you just put your comments through directly to Lucas and get the production team working as you would please? That is awesome. Matej in slow-mo. Here we go. You're going to get it. You asked for it. You're going to get it. Matej Cesak in slow-mo. But you know what? I don't think that's the good one. That was the smaller of the two that I thought were big. Matej for the win. All right. Nice turn down from Pinyol, though. That would probably be... Nah, that was the smaller one from Matej. It's huge. I just know he can do bigger. Isn't that crazy? And that is the whip flip train at the end. So if I was a betting man, I would say Czech. Ooh, Czech. With Matej. Would I go David for second or Pinyol for second? This is a crowd vote, actually. This is a crowd vote. Judges are not involved on this one. I'm going to go Pinyol. All right, Matej Cesak definitely got the win. Second and third, probably David and then Pinyol. I've said it. That was hard. I was sitting on the fence on that one. I'm going to go, Matej Cesak, Team Czech with 100 points. I'm going to guess Team World with 80 points and 65 for Spain. Let's see how this works on the points. There you go, on the podium. With a nice bottle of champagne, Matej Cesak, apart from the day that his bike exploded in Berlin, he has won every other best whip competition in 2023. Someone give him a spot at X Games for best whip. Let's see what the young gun can do. All right, I'm waiting for some points. Unfortunately, they haven't come through. I don't know who got second and I don't know who got third. All right. So that was the best whip competition. We've already had the first round. 183 to Czech, 150 to Spain, and 107 to the world team. Wow. If I was to do my maths, I would say Spain got second and the world team got third. My maths is terrible right now. I'm putting myself on the spot. I'm trying to talk, trying to look good out here. I'm not doing that very well. But I feel like if I look at those points, I don't have it exactly written down who won, who got second, who got third, but I think it was Czech, Spain, world. Right, this is the second group of freestyle motocross action. The first rider to come out will be from the Czech Republic, then it'll be Spain, and then it'll be the world rider. This is Petr Pilat from Prague on the KTM 250. Another rider who has ridden on the 300, who also blew up 2 300s and went back to the 252 smoker. Not a bad idea. It doesn't sound great. And to get that video of him giving the thumbs up, we had to put our cameraman on 2 milk cartons and the tripod on 1 milk carton just to video this. From the Czech Republic, the European champion 2017. One of the most in-demand riders I think I could see over here in Europe. He is everywhere at almost every event all around Europe, all around the world. And the reason is he looks so damn good. Petr is one of my favorite Euros to watch ride. You know what? Me too. He's got a completely unique style and a completely unique bag of tricks. Side saddle takeoff, backflips, saran wraps in the middle of them. He goes candy bar backflip takeoff. Nobody else does that. There are so many tricks in his repertoire that no other rider has. Except that side saddle takeoff backflip, which Kenny Bartram invented in about 2004. Pilat went one better and he puts it into a lander. All right, first jump of the night for Pilat. There is the TP emulating his favorite rider, Travis Pastrana. And how cool is it that we have the best riders in the world who look up to their favorite riders? Lazy boy backflip. One of the tricks actually that Travis also innovated at the start of the backflip combos. Caught over backflip. Big man to try and turn himself into a pretzel. We are in Germany, so that's probably very apt. Shaolin backflip. Actually, Pilat did tell us he landed a Shaolin backflip in training and felt horrible. And even went back to the hotel. He missed his last training session. He felt that bad, but he just landed that trick. Whoa! Was that a 360? Or was that like a whip flippy, under flippy, I don't know what flippy thing? His head and his shoulders looked like he was going for a 360, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, whoa! That was a pendulum 3 ways. That's what they call him as well at the after party, old 3 ways. Petr Pilat. One more jump. This is time for the double up. What a run from Pilat. Finishing his run with 3 double cans in 1 backflip. They weren't big, but he got them in there. This is what I mean. This dude has so many combos. You just don't know which way to look. Oh! That was a nice ruler flip. I feel, just as I watched it in real time right then, that may be the biggest ruler flip I've seen from Pilat. Like I said, this dude is huge. He stands at about 8.5 foot tall. As he throws his hands up, talking to the crowd like he's just about to tickle his fingers on the roof of this arena. He is a big guy. So for him to get his body away from the bike so far is probably a lot harder than for the smaller guys going for a ruler flip. I want to see that trick in slow-mo. How long is the event? Anybody know? We'll be here for a while. I think it's about 2.5 hours. Oh no, we missed the slow-mo as we were getting cubed out. Check it out. I think that is probably his biggest ruler flip, at least that I have seen. That was the TP, the first trick to start his run, trying to scrape his head on that spinning rear tire. Nice lazy boy backflip into caught over backflip. Like I said, very big guy to try and get compressed into such a small space. Shaolin flip. his arms are that long that it's easy as to get his body through. Nice double knack, Indy. Whipping the bike out. So there you go. I would say that's a whip flip, but his head was in the position of going for a 360. How strange that feeling must be. And this is the pendulum. 3. Did you count them? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Love to see new or just different tricks from these riders here. This is not a copy and paste run. He's so tall, his ruler flips look sick. Man, I love it. I love watching his style. Completely different rider. And that's what we need. Like, it's better than just seeing the same run with the same tricks and everybody's pushing for the same 1 or 2 points. Germany, go, go, go from Lilo. All right, I've got Pilat riding past me, and I've got the points right now. 79 points for Pilat. Not a bad run. Tough, actually. Very tough. Everybody's close, but 79 points. He's only 6 away from Dany Torres. This is going to be very tough to try and split these riders. There's still 5 more FMX runs that we're going to see tonight. And there's only 5-6 points splitting. First place and third at the moment. Obviously, Petr didn't get the points he wanted with that huge crash. Glad to see him walk away, but now it's time for the Spanish inventor of the inside roll. This is Marc Pinyol from Team Yadis. Coming from Catalonia in Spain. One of the riders that you want to keep your eye on. You never know what Pinyol will come out with. He just put up a video 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago. He just bought Tom Pages's old front flip ramp. And you know that would have been good. And you know it would have been used quite a lot as well. So Pinyol, he's got his own front flip ramp for the first time to really work on these combos. Will we see a combo from him tonight? Just remember, the short run up, there is no time for these guys to even get themselves settled to make sure they've got the right speed for that particular trick. All right. Oh, no way. Can you see this on the screen? He's got the right foot on the left-hand side. He's about to reach back for the grab. Oh, this is going to be a Cali roll to start his run. Unbelievable. Such a short run up. First jump of the night. And he throws probably one of the most difficult tricks of the night purely because of the run up. Indy to Indy backflip. Man, I'm going to have to calm down or I'm going to blow out harder than Petr Aaron's bike. Heel clicker backflip, right, bringing things back into a sensible place on this run. Third jump of the night. Nice KOD flip. Different style again. His arms and head are locked in and his body and his back seems to just bend so far, 90 degrees back, caught over backflip. So he's able to keep his body fairly locked and his feet can overtake his head almost because his back bends so much, just like on that bar solid. Scorpioning his feet out on that one. Ruler, nice. So there's a good mixture of uprights, backflips, body varial in this run. Already got 7 jumps. This is an extra trick. He didn't need this one, but if he felt that there was a trick that he didn't get good points for, maybe he just grabbed an extra point from here or a little bit of extra variation. Now it's time for the double up. We've seen the Cali roll. Is it gonna be time? Is it going to be time for the front flip? Like I said, there is no backing out. You just have to go. This is it. Here we go. Off the cheetah ramp. Perfect front flip. And I wish I didn't say that word right now, but it just rolled out of my mouth. Off the front flip ramp. Huge rock solid. Front flip from Pinyol. Elena with a big love heart, and I just gave a big love heart to Pinyol as he rode past. That was unbelievable. The question you had before, does it affect you mentally? I would say the Cali roll, which I spoke about. The second trick would be the front flip. There is no testing the speed. There is no jumping it before. You go and you hope everything works and you go into a front flip. Simple as that. There is only one way, and it's forward and it's into a fronty. So Marc Pinyol, that is a huge run. Let's check this out on the slow motion replay. Getting his head really over the front. While the ramp instigated the front flip and he went into it, he actually tucked more than I have ever seen him tuck. And I wonder why. Maybe he knew he didn't have the right speed, so he just had to speed up that rotation. The California roll to start his run. Indy to Indy backflip. The legs flying around there at the back, heel clicker. It looks like he might have wanted to grab a Superman at the end of that. Instead, he stuck it there on the next trick. Nice big KOD flip. Chord over flip. Didn't get full extension on that one, like we see from him before. Bar solid. Nice scorpion of the legs. Could have held his arms just a little bit more, but I'm not going to complain too much on that one. And nice tweaked out Super Can Indy. That was +1. That was just an extra for Pinyol. He already got 7 jumps in. He threw an extra one in just for good luck, and maybe it might have helped the points from the judges. If you do one extra jump, the worst score will be eliminated from the score sheet. All right, what have we got from Pinyol? Wow. Will you believe this? I don't know if you've seen this on your screen at home. Dany Torres with a hell of a run. I thought Marc might got a bigger score. So Dany Torres on 85, Marc Pinyol on 86. This is so tight. And I think I understand where the judges are coming from. There was a couple of smaller tricks in Pinyol's run. There was some bangers. There were some big ones. But a couple of the smaller tricks maybe hurt his score. If he just extended them that little bit more, we could have seen the first rider break the 90s. But right now, it's time for the 2013 World Champion at Night of the Jumps. X Games gold medalist, inventing the only ever backflip body varial combo. The Malachi flip, David Rinaldo, he threw out a backflip with a Cali roll in the middle and followed it up the following time at X Games, Not once in best trick, but twice in freestyle as well. The Bobby spin, another body varial that only he has landed. All right, now it's time for the start of his run. What will we see from one of the most stylish guys on a bike? When he's on, he's on. Oh! Ruler backflip, hanging it out there. He kept that on there as long as I've kept my washing on the line at home. Backflip, going for a dead body, I think. Stalled it out at a big old bar hop backflip. It looked like he might have been going for a dead body. Holy grab to rock solid. Huge let go combo, and he did it twice in that jump. Oh, California roll. Hands up for the fans here in Mannheim. You could see him skidding towards that wall. Still pulled up just in time. All right, looks like Rinaldo's on. Oh, heart attack backflip. You know, he actually looked like he held the preparation on that longer than I've really seen him do. Went for the heart flip. Oh, that was like a one-handed Superman Indy one way to seat grab Indy the other. Was that the combo? Finishing it off with a whip. And that will be, oh, he's sneaking one more jump into this run. 2 whips for his run. He does not care. 2 different whips. You can't fault him on the variety because one was a regular whip, one was a turn down. Don't jump up and down. What a run. What a run from Rinaldo. Now it's time for the double flip. What are we going to see? Generally going to be the best trick he can throw in a run. Oh, he's made it in. He had 35 seconds to get this done. Oh, huge double heart backflip with 1 second on the stop clock. They have 35 seconds at the end of their run to get their double up in. As he balked at the 20-second, 25-second mark, he was close to running out on that. Oh, here we go, another jump in the dark. That was the Joy Twist, I think. Or maybe it was the Mace Twist. Here we go, another jump in the dark, rock solid. This is just for the fans. They've turned the lights back on, but I don't think he's interested in the lights. I think he just wants to ride and upset everybody. Scare everybody in the middle who was probably about to run out in front of him on the ramps. 2 extra jumps in the dark. It's starting to become a bit of a thing. You never know what Rinaldo is going to do. Man, that was a good run. All right, it looks like we're going to get an interview. He's obviously feeling pumped. I'm going to leave this for the atmosphere. Hopefully you guys can hear this interview at home. Okay, the interview is not happening now. I'm going to watch the slow-mo. This is the double heart backflip. Absolutely perfect. Picture perfect. Textbook. That is how you do one of the biggest tricks in the game. This was the first trick of his run. Huge ruler flip. He started with a bang. Looked like he was going for the dead body. He almost got it. Just need to stretch out that little bit more. The holy grab to rock solid. Textbook on everything. Cali roll. Claiming it in midair. Landing a little bit deep, but not too bad. That is the slow-mo replay on the side. I'm stoked to see that. A little bit deep, like I said. Heart attack flip. And that was like, yeah, kind of one-handed super can to seat grab Indy back the other way. And throwing some whips out at the end because he was pumped. That was a good turn down. That was a pretty good turn down from Rinaldo. What a run. Well, what do you guys think at home? Would that run beat Marc Pinyol with the front flip? No front flip in this run from David Rinaldo. I know he's got that trick in his bag. We didn't see it yet tonight, but he also had the double grab flip that we definitely did not see from Marc Pinyol. Still waiting. Oh, whoa, no! No, the screen is not frozen. I've got the points. I'm actually a little bit surprised here. 84 points for David Rinaldo. So that is below Dany Torres. It goes Matej Cesak 83, David Rinaldo 84, Dany Torres 85, and Marc Pinyol 86. Man, this is a tough crowd. This is tough judging. What were the issues in that run? I feel, the reason I say issues, I feel like just on sitting here, I don't have a pen and paper. I'm not writing down exactly what trick and giving points myself. I'm just saying what I see, and I hope you guys and girls at home enjoy it. But my overall feeling was that was the winning run so far for tonight. I don't know. I get it. I definitely can get the judging. And I know there'll be a justification, and I might even have a chat with one of our judges here to find out what's happened there. To my boyfriend who's watching this live at Saparina. Oh, no way. Your boyfriend is here and you're at home. All right. Simon Godziak, sorry. So the pedal power is getting underway. I am actually surprised. I'm going to turn around. Let's put this on the big screen. Oh my God. What just happened behind me? Throw the camera off of me. Get it off. Let's go. There you go. Thank you very much. Let's just check this out on the big screen. This is... Well, this is the quali. Nice. Double bar spin backflip. All right, who have we got on top? I can't see from down here. Oh, nice air guitar on the 360. Seat grab knack on a 3-0. I don't know if they'd call it the air guitar, but we did back in the day. Yeah, Leon Binkerbank stalling out that front flip, stalled it a little bit too much. Taking a digger on the way down. The big boy. I love the tricks he throws down. The biggest rider on the smallest contraption. Actually, no, sorry, Richard Zelinka, he's on the scooter and he's on his way up to the top right now. But I love watching Leon Binkerbank throw down hard, especially with those fronties. All right, what have we got there? This is the 360 seat grab knack air guitar in the old days, if you remember that one. Let's check out this fronty. Oh yeah, stalled it just a bit too much. And then throwing out like a bit of a backflip Superman as he laid on the ground. All right, here we go. Second group. Double tail whip. Nice. How many guys have they got up on top here? There's 5 up there. No-handed back. He held it for a long time too. Looked good. This looks like Pavel Alekin. Nice, but threw it all away. Man, he turned up last night, actually the night before. And it was a late night, put it that way. Richard Zelinka, man, check this out. I don't even know what to call that. Anybody on here, on this live stream watching right now, who knows the name of that trick, please put it in the comments for me, because I don't know. Please, if you know what it is, put it in the comments. All right, here we go for the second time for Anna Rabea Sana. She landed this for the first time. So good to see somebody do something they've never done before, and in front of a packed arena here in Mannheim, the SAP Arena. From the Red Bull Spec team and the Ghost bike team, that is Andy Brevery on the screen, and he's actually in charge of the team. That's probably how she got the gig. just making it over. She might have to pump just a little bit more to get the amplitude to get over the ramp on that. So she's just having a little bit of a powwow in the middle with Andy. Nice big no-handed flip. Pavel Alekin just overcooking that one. And the bike bar spinning itself off into the distance, hitting the wall. All right, what is this trick? Somebody at home, please help me out. I am absolutely lost on the scooter. I was talking with Richard, and I'm like, man, you need to give me a full list of tricks. I need to do more research. I'm going to admit it. I don't know. I need to do more research on the scooter, guys, but here we go. Shimon Godziak. I think I pronounced it almost correctly. Simon Godziak there. Red Bull Rampage rider. Whoa. Whoa. What was that? That was like a backflip bar spin to a tail whip. That was a pretty damn late tail whip as well. All right, Joseph Froisier, the Frenchman rolling in. Yeah. Backflip, double tail whip. Landing it absolutely perfectly. And now Leon Binkerbank making that BMX. Oh, wow, okay, he's, looks like he's running grease on his tires, not on his chain. Either that or Donkey Kong threw a banana peel out. He's not doing too well on the landing side of things. Please, more bikes in the shows. Maui, you know what, Maui? There will be more. More is coming. Simon Godziak there. Huge heart attack. Awesome to see that. Backflip bar spin, late tail whip. A Bry flip 360, I think, or Bree flip 360. Damn. John Matthews, is there anything you don't know in trick names across FMX, BMX, I guess, and scooters? God damn. Thank you very much, John. I am very happy. By the way, I made some improvement updates to that Google Doc of the tricks, so feel free to use it at your will, man. I will be. Do not worry. How many tricks were in that list? So for everybody at home who is watching right now with Pavel going off in the background, John Matthews, who is joining us here in the chat, he is one of the few people in the world who has, well, all the experience of, whoa! Oh my! That is how you do it! John, what's that called? From Richard Zelinka. So John is one of the few people in the world who knows just about every single trick that has ever been done in freestyle motocross. I saw the document he wrote up. It is unbelievable how many tricks are in there and things that I completely forgot. One of them, Anna, here we go. Oh, another crash. Well, the odds aren't going too well at the minute. It's a 66% strike rate, and I mean striking out. Off the side as well, but she's okay. A little bit of pressure there, maybe on Anna for the first time she ever took on this 10-meter high roll-in. Would you take on this roll-in? I don't know if I could. I don't know. So, John Matthews, like I was saying, he's got all of the tricks that have ever been done in freestyle motocross. Absolute legend for putting that together. You know what? I'm going to go and find on YouTube every single one of those tricks. It's over 4,000 currently. 4,000 tricks. That would be combos that would include one hand, no hands, caught over this, knack that. Oh man, Anna got caught up in a bike on the way down, hitting that not very comfortable floor at the end, but I'm very glad to see that she got up and walked that one off. So that was, actually that was the warm-up. That was the warm-up for the pedal power. I vote to interview one of the first-timers. Rinaldo and Cesak. First-timers to be on the interview, yes. Definitely not first-timers at Night of the Jumps. I would love to... I don't know if I'll get Pepper on for an interview. He's probably hurting, probably not overly interested in talking an awful lot. I will go and try and find out what happened to him at the start of the break. I will then go and find somebody to do an interview with me. And you know what? You guys can't see it right now, but directly... Well, not directly, but right in front of me is Matej Cesak. And he's just sitting here chilling, just watching the action. Why is not Harry Bink here? Severus. That, unfortunately, Harry Bink is not here because he had a huge crash in the training session today. He went for his first double backflip. He'd been hitting the super kicker all morning. And he had a good amount of height. Everything was working well. As he went for the double flip, it pinged out of the ramp really well. He thought everything was everything was working well. So he actually stalled the second rotation out, expecting to land perfectly, and he actually landed a little bit earlier than he thought. Maybe he just didn't have the same distance that he expected to get that drop time. And as his front wheel landed first, instead of going down onto the back wheel, man, it slingshotted him into a front flip. So he landed on his head, and that was unfortunately how his day here at Night of the Jumps ended. He got up, he walked it off, but he was feeling the effects of a concussion at the end. Right, so now what have we got? 2 riders on the course, hang on. This is time for the Synchro competition. Petr Pilat joining Filip Podmol. 2 riders going side by side and then a train on the return. Will they go for the same tricks or will they mix it up? One-handed grab, keeping it the same. I wouldn't say the synchronicity was the same on that. They both had different styles, but they did it at the same time. Flip leaves up, heel clicker, flip. Podmol getting just like a little bit tweaked out. And it's funny to say Podmol without Libor being here. Libor in Munich at the last event. This time, Pilat is back. So a huge shout out to Libor if you're at home. Double can backflip. Looked like Filip must have thrown some extra racing fuel in that bike. He took off like a rocket and was way in front of Pilat on that one. So not really in time, but at least all the tricks were the same. Nice Shaolin flip. Nice Shaolin flip from both of those guys. So this is the first round of the Synchro comp. This is Team Czech. Let's have a look at this in the slow-mo replay. First jump of the night. In Synchro, took off exactly the same, went into the one-hand grab. A little bit different style, but it looked like Filip laid low while Pilat was getting a bit more height. Just something I observed. Doesn't mean anything. Just different. Those purple rims are beaming. Man, this bike is so tricked out. Mini just got it built. Well, I was in the warehouse 5 days ago and there was only a frame. Then the parts started coming back. All the ceramic coated this and anodized that. That bike is brand new. All right, now for Team Spain. Dany Torres, rock solid. Maikel Melero, rock solid. Looking very similar on that. They went for the train first. Oh, Melero had to pull out of that one. Something happened in the corner. He didn't feel good. What's happened here? I missed what happened to Dany. Did he slide into the wall? So Melero didn't go. What is your TikTok name? Mine is under the Riders Lounge podcast. And Night of the Jumps also is on TikTok. No Hand a Catwalk. Otherwise known, I think, as the Flintstone back in the day, if you want to start changing names up. So yeah, find us on TikTok. Riders Lounge podcast and Night of the Jumps. Nice ruler there. Perfectly in time from both of these guys. Will they go for like an encore round because they missed? It looks like they are. Looks like they're going to go for an encore round. Train on the way back. Cliffhanger, cliffhanger. This is just for the fans now because this does not count. Because the second jump, which was on the Synchro, didn't work out as they expected. A little bit extra. I'm happy to see that. All right, so that's the second team for the Synchro. One more to go will be the world team. Rock solid Dany, rock solid Melero. Absolutely perfect. It's a long way between the caboose on the back of that train and the start of it. And this was the ruler. Almost perfect. Just a little bit different style, but not too bad. Cliffhanger. And cliffhanger on the way down from Melero. Right, now it's time for the third team to roll out. Whoa, 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 whoa. David Rinaldo and Luc Ackermann. There's only 2 riders left in this team. Pepper Aaron, I am sure that bike will not be getting ridden again tonight. He was okay. That bike did not look good. Parts were flying off everywhere. Aluminium here and steel there. Rubber, plastic. Mini won't have much of a bike to work with by the time Pepper was done. All right, so it looks like Luc will take the outside line with the 450. Rinaldo on the inside with the 252 stroke, and he was getting left behind. I would have probably changed that up. I would probably have the 450 on the inside to make it a little bit easier. All right, on the train back, David Rinaldo. Nice turn down. Oh! Okay, that is how you do a synchro comp. What a train turn down. And Luc had that turn down going all the way around into a 360. Here we go on the synchro. Ruler. Yeah, that KTM, she's got some power. Needs to put a limiter on that accelerator, I think, on the throttle. Just going a little bit too fast. All right. 2 X Games gold medalists, 2 world champions riding together. This is an absolute beast mode of a synchro team, if ever I've seen one. Luc Ackermann, David Rinaldo on the last jump. Heel clicker flip. It looked like Rinaldo actually almost pulled out. He had a little bobble in the corner, and it's so tight, he still had to go for it. And I would assume he was probably going for a heel click at a Superman flip. I don't know, but he definitely bobbled in the corner. All right, who's going to go through to the final round? One team will be eliminated. 2 teams will stay. All right, that's the double heart. Luc way out in front. If you're talking synchro, well, the trick was good. The timing was terrible. That was the turn down and turn around. Perfect timing. The turn down and turn around. John Matthews. Man, you can be my joke writer as well. Actually, hey, speaking of joke writers, is Clint Esposito on here? I haven't seen a comment from him yet. The moto comedian Clint Esposito joining us mostly every time. Haven't seen a comment yet. Maybe it's in there. Maybe it just hasn't flashed up on the screen. All right, who will go through to the final? It looks like exit stage left. Right, depends which side you're on. To Dany Torres and Maikel Melero. Luc Ackermann is the best. Bart Matten, you're right. He is an absolute animal on a bike. So 2 teams left to battle it out. Can David Rinaldo and Luc Ackermann pull something even bigger out to win this round? I don't know if there's anything bigger than that turn down to turn around. That was sick. All right. Let's see what the Czech team can do. 2 bangers. At least the power in those bikes is very similar. Whereas Luc and David, completely different. How the 2 bikes react on the run-up, the very short run-up here in Mannheim. Only 69.5 meters to play with. All right, cliffhanger from both guys. Filip a little bit far ahead, but man, they were both good cliffhangers. Team Czech looking to try and sneak ahead in the polls. No-handed flip, but they're not going for the big tricks. It looks like they're trying to go for tricks they both can do rather than pushing the envelope and trying something a little bit different. I'd almost say they're going the safe way. Oh, man, out of the gate, the double. Well, that was almost the switchblade flip from Filip and double can from Pilat. That berm is really helping the outside rider to speed up more than the guy on the inside. All right, the TP and, oh, is that a TP as well from Filip? Did he also throw the foot up? I definitely laid back on the bike. I just couldn't see the foot. Let's have a look. All right, who are we going to get for an interview? Any more nominations? Cliffhanger, nice. If Filip wasn't like 3 meters ahead, that would have been perfect. No-hander and no-hander backflip. All looking good, but just the timing was out that little bit. I'm going to say it's probably actually more the issue with this small arena making it so difficult. Huge TP. Looked like he kicked his handlebars on the way up. And a little shake of the head from Filip as he finished that. So I'm not going to give excuses, but I'd say it's the size of the arena. Here we go. Whoa. Nice laid out Superman. David, the champion, Lilo 10. Let's look up here. Everything's going on up here, guys. All right. Rinaldo, Ackermann, flip levers up. On the, yeah, heel click at a super flip. All right, the first one was just a warm-up. This is the real deal. Here we go. Trying to tighten it up. Oh, they both stuffed up the cliffhanger. I'm going to say that was perfect synchro. Both ruined it. Well, that wasn't too bad. Holy grab, holy grab. You know what? A broken watch is at least right twice a day. So 2 broken cliffhangers. I'm not too worried. This is going to be tough. The one mistake, even though they did it perfectly in time, does that count? This is obviously just for fun. This doesn't count for the judges. Whip and a backflip. Oh, if we could get another turn down, turnaround, that would make my day right now. Rinaldo, the leader of this one. Nice whip. I think Luc didn't actually know he was going for a couple of extra jumps. If he knew this is what was going to happen, he probably would have done another 360. This is, I'm going to say this is a tough one to call. I would say Rinaldo and Ackermann definitely more in sync. They had bigger tricks in their run, but the mistake was done well. Pilat and Pilat and Podmol, they got through the whole thing. There was no real mistakes, just their timing was out. I vote to interview Pilat. Need to hear him talk about the sterilizer flip. Oh yeah. Look at this one now from Ackermann and Rinaldo. Nice Supermans. Here's the heel click at a super flip. Heel click at a super flip. Didn't click. Both guys didn't click. Just make a note on that one. And here's the cliffhanger. Oh, actually, I'm a little bit harsh on Luc. I couldn't see his hands from where I am. Rinaldo was in the way, but the holy grab to holy grab. And this one was just for good luck. Nice big whip and a backflip. That was just for the fans. And oh, it was an up knack. I missed that as well. Sometimes I am in a really good position, and sometimes I just can't perfectly see the tricks just on the angle of where I'm sitting. So I'm very sorry about that, guys and girls at home. So there you go. They took the win. The judges were happy enough to give the win to the world team, and that's brought them back to within fighting distance of competing tonight to get to the end and maybe win, because Czech is still in front at 342. Spain 301 and the world team at 291. This is close. This is very, very close. Man. There you go. We're about to go to a break right now. That has been an unbelievable start to the night. Petr Aaron, so good to see he got away with that huge crash. Huge shout out to Harry Bink. I hope you're doing all right back at the hotel, mate. We had a chat, and I hope he's just watching on YouTube. And if you're not, man, you watch this later, you probably deserve the little bit of a nap or rest you're having right now. Again, a shout out to Kai Haza, who normally we would see here at Night of the Jumps, also out with injury. We're going to go to a break right now. It is Czech leading, Spain in second, and the world team in third. Can they pull a rabbit out of the hat and try and get a win tonight? We're going to have a few replays right now. There might be a little bit of something even from Munich. I'm going to go find somebody. So I've got a couple of votes. Matej, Pilat. Who else was on there? Filip. I'm going to go find somebody, and we'll have an interview in maybe 5-10 minutes. See you guys soon. Alrighty, welcome back. So we're still in the break. Everybody's off to get their popcorn, get some drinks. They're getting a Red Bull, maybe something else, who knows. With me, I actually had a couple of people asking for, I think it was for the first timers. They were talking about the first timers for an interview, but I wanted to go one better. Petr Aaron, the first time you have ever ridden a Night of the Jumps event. We've also got Anna in the background who's going to jump on here in just a few moments. But Petr, man, you were riding so damn good in training. That was a sick quad overflip. Unfortunately, you guys at home and everybody here didn't get to see it tonight, but you're still standing after that huge crash. Tell us what happened in the crash.
Yeah, before the ramp, I kick the first gear and the bike doesn't have the power in the ramp, and I was short, and I jumped from a bike, and I was lucky. I hit the airbag, and I stayed and airbag.
Man, thank you very much for saying that, because I did pick it. I was like, as I watched it, I could tell you were under power, so it was all good, but you were just so short. I'm like, oh, I think this is a first gear problem. When did you know that you were in first gear? What happened before, and when did you know?
Yeah, before, because I need before the ramp, I need to put my stabilizer a little bit more harder, and I can find the neutral, and I think I have a second gear, but there was a first gear, and 2 meters before the ramp, the bike is not good.
Ah, man. Can you tell me, I've never done this, what does it feel like to crash on that big airbag? Does it hurt? Do you get a jar? Or is it like just you got away with life and death and you're fine, you don't care?
Yeah. When I left from a ramp, everything was in slow motion. Yeah, in slow motion, and I think the best reason was the jump from a bike, and I have a million. I don't know.
When you hit, what did it feel like when you?
I didn't feel nothing. Really? It was the soft landing for me. Yeah, and I was lucky the bike didn't hit me, and I want to kick to the bike because I was scared. And
oh man! All right, so the bike got away from you. How is the bike? Because you were lucky enough to land right there and stay on top. The bike was not so lucky. What's the damage report on that YZ250?
Yeah, on my Yamaha, I broke the subframe only, and the handlebars is not straight, but bike is good, and I'm happy. I'm good, and only the subframe, and it's nothing.
Ah man, easy. So there you go, guys. This is Petr. The first time we've ever seen him at Night of the Jumps in competition. We've seen him before in the training sessions, and I think it's like one of the best ways to get the young blood through to get into these big events. And this is probably the hardest arena to start your career at Night of the Jumps. This is the smallest, or maybe second smallest arena we've ever been to. So to get around this course and to do it pretty much stress-free, like I said in training this morning, man, you were killing it. Yeah. Next time, I want to see you in a bigger arena.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sad because the training went really good.
Can you read this?
Yeah.
He looks a little bummed. Hold your head up, kid.
Yeah,
you did a good job.
Yeah, thank you, Dany.
Dany,
yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dany. That's cool to see.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much. Don't be bummed. I know you were coming here to prove to the fans here in Mannheim and to everybody there at home, but there's already a fan, Dany Dwayne. You're a fan in my books. Well, I'm a fan in your books, sorry. I'm a fan of your writing. That was sick, and we will see you definitely again at Night of the Jumps.
Yeah, I hope also. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Petr. Right, we're going to bring in another new fan as well, John Matthews. So there you go, you got plenty of fans. All right, we've got another of our debutantes here this weekend in Mannheim. This is Anna Rabea Tsana. I hope I got that right. I got it, yes. All right. Man, I'm trying to learn so many new names, different pronunciations. Ooh, this is a tough job, but Anna, you're also still standing. First time you've ever ridden at Night of the Jumps. How did it feel to roll in? I'm going to take a step back. We know what happened on your first jump, so let's not worry just yet. When you came this morning and you were walking up to the top of that roll-in for the very first time, what did that feel like?
It was actually a little frightening. Because like when you go up there, like stairs and all that stuff, and I was like very loose, not actually used on how to push my bike up there, so I was pretty much exhausted. Standing up there, I looked down and I was like, oh, holy moly. How am I supposed to get down there? But the worst thing is like going down actually, so I thought there's like no way around it, so I have to go. So.
Oh man, that is actually, that's very true. Once you've walked all the way up there, you're not walking that bicycle down. That's pretty much, you'd have to let the bike slide down and you're not going to do that. So you had to go. What did the first jump feel like?
It was also frightening. Yeah, I'm kind of like a crash queen, so happens quite often, but that's like the way, you know, you want to learn and you have to crash, otherwise you're not going to learn anything from it. So yeah, first time I had a little problem with the compression, like from the transition going in the flat, and I lost a lot of speed, but I made it to the table, threw my bike away, but it's still all good. So
awesome. I just saw there was a message that came up. Melina, thank you very much. Respect. Another one, Bart, Matt, and respect. Anna, I'm guessing you're going to say you're awesome. We just didn't get the last part of that comment. Yeah, so much respect already. I've seen a lot coming up there. Respect from us. Respect from the boss over here. I've got Andy Brevy, the man behind us. He's just like, yeah, she is killing it. Big respect from Felix Eichler. So then, we've got Andy in the background. Are you just jumping in on interviews here? Like, so Andy is the man who's running the show in the middle, and you just don't get enough of microphones in front of your face. How does it feel to watch this show, to speak to this crowd, and to have Anna throw down? What is that like?
Well, I'm so proud of Anna because I know it takes a lot of courage to go down this roll-in, and she did it for the first time today. And yeah, she had a crash, but I totally understand, man. The nerves on top of that roll-in, the whole arena screaming. Mannheim crowd is actually amazing. And yeah, there was so much going down in this first half of the show. Few crashes, and in the Synchro, they did a lot of mistakes. So you can see the nerves definitely play a big role today. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the second half and hope everything works out safe.
So you've been down a roll-in as well?
I've been down a lot of roll-ins in my life, but not this one. So even more respect to Anna, because I know it. Wow, don't underestimate it. There's a lot of compression, especially in the bottom. There's a lot of speed involved, and there's a huge crowd that just want to see you go big.
Hell yeah, man. I've never been down a roll-in. I am not interested in going down a roll-in. It looks ridiculous to me when you even walk up the roll-in. I couldn't turn around and do what you did, even as you explained it. I'm thinking about when I rode freestyle and those points where you're like, you have to go, you either don't go or you have to go. And
I think the people should write in the comments they want to see you go down that roll-in, and maybe next time we do it.
No, we're not doing that. All right, Melina, girl power, respect. Everybody's got to go to work. Thank you very much. Anna, what do you think? Was this awesome?
it was awesome. It is still awesome.
Are you still going to ride for the next session?
For sure. I still have 2 more to stand and 2 more to go. So.
Hell yeah! There you go. Thank you very much, Anna. Enjoy. There we go. back for the second half of the Freestyle of Nations. This is the 4th round of freestyle motocross action at Night of the Jumps for 2023. How are we already up to 4 rounds? That is unbelievable. And it's not just freestyle motocross. We've got BMX, mountain bike, and scooters as well. So thank you very much for joining back in, or if you've only just joined. Oh, looks like somebody's just joined. Clint Esposito, yo, the moto comedian right there. Grocery shop. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that Clint was out there grocery shopping just in time for the dancing girls. All right, it looks like that we're throwing plenty of Clint's messages up. Let's go, Leo 1. What did you guys think of the first half of the show? Clint is in the house, Danny Dwayne, man. For me, that was actually quite interesting to see. Normally, we get a very polished run from just about everybody else. Rumor has it if we request Steve to go down the roll-in, this show could get really interesting. Man, this show would be interesting. If I was going down that 10-meter high roll-in, I think the paramedics would have a hell of a job, and they'd probably have to stop the show for about 30 minutes, try to pick me up. This is kind of annoying to watch. The host is obnoxious and the filming sucks. It feels really feels unprofessional, like it was just thrown together. This is not my real name. You're probably right. The host is obnoxious. I'm terribly sorry. Not much I can do about that. It is what it is. You got me. Right now I can see the mountain bike, BMX and scooter guys. They're going to the top of the roll-in. They're about to get this show started, I think. But it was awesome. We had the interview just then with Anna Rabea Tsana and also from Pepper Aaron. I'm so stoked that they both walked away from their crashes tonight. Anna's not as bad, but definitely would have bruised the confidence just a little bit as she went down. And Pepper Aaron, man, if that was not a big airbag, I would not want to see what would happen to him on that crash. Same with Harry Bink earlier on today, undercooking a double backflip. One of the tricks you never ever want to undercook. We've seen guys like Cam Sinclair, exactly what he said after his crash, who had that huge Red Bull X Fighters undercook of the double backflip. Freestyle motocross is pushing the limits so damn hard that you almost forget how dangerous it really is. Czech FMX, let's go. Man, Czech team, they're in the lead. They're 41 points in front, more than 10% in front of Team Spain and the world team in 291 points. So Czech, they won the very first round in Berlin. Can they grab another win here? And it looks like we've even got the captains of the teams walking out here. So they're going to choose who will be going into their teams to compete in the best trick competition. This is the qualification for the mountain bike best trick and scooter riders who will get in to the best trick comp. One rider per team. There is 10 riders. This is going to be tough. So the captain of each team, Marc Pinyol from Spain, David Rinaldo from the world team, and Matej Cesak from Czech Republic. Double backy. Speaking of double backs, Simon Godziak sending it. A little love tap into the wall at the end for good measure. No-handed backy, no-handed 360. I love to see these guys get a little bit creative as well. It's not just one at a time. Sometimes they just go trade. Oh! Nice. Backflip, kind of air guitar there. Pavel Alekin. Oh! Is that backflip bar spin to tailwind? Didn't make the landing, unfortunately. But definitely one of the crazier riders in the show tonight. You never know what you're gonna get from Pavel. All right, the next 5. Oh, here we go. I love when they put me on the camera and when I do not know. This show is so good. Felix Eichler, thank you very much, man. I'm having an absolute ball of a time. I hope you guys are as well on the YouTube live chat. We're also live on Facebook as well. But if you want your comments to get up on that screen, you have to get over to YouTube. Go Team Spain, double backflip in front of Alberto Robles Munoz. Thank you very much for joining, man. Thanks for the comment. Go David. Yeah, man, this is a strong lineup here at Night of the Jumps here in Mannheim. All right, the next group of mountain bikers rolling in double backy. Melina Kraus. Looks like we haven't got the full comment on that one, but thank you for sending one in. All right, what have we got on the next one? I'm trying to watch this on the TV while looking at you guys at home. Another double backy. Whoa! 2.5 backflips. That's how you get the job done, to land on your back. Here it is, Leon Binkerbank on the BMX, the only BMX rider going for a double, riding that one out. I was having a chat to him backstage and he was so bummed that he'd had those crashes in the first session. Oh! Richard Zelinka! Oh, how many tail whips was that? If it was anything less than 10, I would be surprised. Amazing from Sylvia Highwrought. And now it's Anna. It's time for Anna, who we just had in the interview. Rebeatzana, here we go. In the qualification, nice little twisty of the handlebars on that one, just looking way more comfortable. So pumped to see somebody try something for the first time and then go and send it in front of a packed stadium. How often do you see that? Jump up superstar, Lucas, thank you very much. Double backy from, actually it was double backy from just about everybody. Would have been unbelievable. We saw one from Anna. Yeah, I'm loving this tucked. Oh yeah, he tucked up way too much. I was about to say he was tucked on that double. Yeah, way too much. Toby Ushia, the best sport. Which one? We've got 4 sports here tonight. Check out Richard Zelinka. About 1,000, maybe 7? About 7 tail whips on that. Very good riders. Awesome Zelinka. Maui. Nice. Heart attack. Oh, finished with a crash. Mikael Riekeberg, I think that is. Unfortunately, couldn't get back on from the Carey Hart-inspired trick from FMX. Going on over to the mountain bike riders. Who's on the roll in? Who's got this one? I think it's Yannick Folk. Back flip. Tail whip. Nice to see the live stream because my parents are right now in the arena. Your parents are in the arena. Marius 08 and you are not. Damn, they've got the best seats in the house right now, but yeah, you definitely got the second best thing here listening to me carry on. Apparently there was somebody already before who was not very happy about the show at all. It is what it is. Got to take the criticism. Got to take it on the chin. They left you home, Marius. Man, I'm very surprised. I don't know what you did wrong this week to be kept at home. Unfortunately, hopefully you get out for next year. Hopefully we'll see you in Mannheim next year. This will be Pavel Alekin. Yeah, backflip bar spin with a tail whip at the end. The hype is real. The hype is real from Pavel. He is an absolute animal on and off the bike. Such a good dude. I met him for the very first time a couple of nights ago, and we've just had a great time ever since. First time he's ever been here at Night of the Jumps and throwing down like he is. Love heart attacks like that. I love to see the bike just get so looped out on the hearts, man. It's so damn good. Backflips, double backflips. I'm old enough to not want to ever put my ass above my head, Dany Dwayne. Yeah, I'd go along with that. And doubles are standard. You know what? We've got freestyle motocross coming up very soon. Doubles are standard. So I'm going to put that one out there. Luc Ackermann is still coming out to ride. Unfortunately for Harry Bink, the double wasn't standard today. He had that huge crash in training. So no Harry Bink. But I'm sure we'll see him back here again. Next group of 5. What have we got? It's, whoa! Double back, he throwing the no-hander in the middle of it all. Man, he was spinning fast too. All right, backy telly, and Leon Binkerbank with that front flip. He didn't crash. This one now, Richard Zelinka rolling in, going for the double backy, because that's what tonight's all about. This is apparently so standard. That is blowing me away that they can just throw double backflips out there with no regard for their bodies at all. And now it's time for Anna Rabeatsana. The crowd is going ballistic. They're just cheering for her to get over. Yeah, nice little turny uppy handlebar twisty again. To roll down this 10-meter high rolling, to walk up the rolling. Like I said, I'm not interested. That does not interest me at all. I've seen the guys do it. I've taken about 5 steps up and I backed out. I was getting off of that thing. So 3 riders will go through into the best trick final. Who do you have your money on? Will Leon Binkerbank be there with that front flip? Will it be Pavel Alekin? Will it be Anna? Double tail whip. Looks like we've still got more riders going on. There's another 5 standing on top. I thought we were wrapping that one up. I thought it was time for the captains to make their pick. This may just be an encore, but you know what? Rules have been broken before. And I bet they break them again tonight. Oh, that was cool. Double grab. And then kind of stretching out a one-hand grab. Let's check that one out on the slow motion just to make sure I understood what I was watching. Simon Godziak, Pavel Alekin, so Superman or KOD, ruler, whatever you want to call it. Upright and then one in the backflip for good measure. Wow, there's a lot of people at home and a lot of people who are related in the arena. Great show. My 10-year-old son is in the arena with my husband. That's so exciting. Melanie, that is so good that you let your son out. And I hope Dad's looking after him. They're probably having the absolute time of their life inside the SAP arena. And thank you very much for tuning in at home. That actually, it actually feels quite good to know that even though they're out and you let them go for the night, that you've tuned in to watch the action as well. And thank you very much for sending a comment, and everybody else in this live chat right now. Definitely a lot of love there for Anna as well. Straight old Superman on that backflip. It's almost harder to hold. I think that was Shemek. That was Shemek Abramovich. Almost harder to hold that position for so long. Backflip, bar spin. And now we got Leon Binkerbank getting the crowd pumped up. What are we going to see from the big man? Whoa! Cashy! Cash roll to bounce cash roll. Just didn't work out. But 10 points for the effort. And now it's time for Richard Zelinka on the scooter. Double backing no-hander rolling away on those little wheels. If you didn't catch the interview at the start of the night, we had the pit party about an hour before the show starts. And we had a chat to Richard Zelinka in Berlin. He came with 2 scooters, one with the big wheels, one with the little. Tonight he came here to Mannheim with the little wheels, and he explained that actually, yeah, it's the same kind of idea as big wheel mountain bikes, small wheel BMXs. You get more rotation with the small wheel. It's just physics. So he decided to bring the small wheel scooter, and we've seen him throw down big time. That's the cash roll on the BMX. Oh, and he cash rolled out of there. Is it next year also in Mannheim, Melina? I don't think we'll be in Mannheim next year, but I'm pretty sure we'll be in Berlin, Munich, Cologne. Could be a few more locations, actually. Zurich, and 2 more that have not been announced, but there is 2 more in Germany. I better not let the cat out of the bag on that one. So keep your eyes on nightofthejumps.com if you'd like to get your tickets. Normally we're in Mannheim every 2 years. We're twice as fast as the Olympics. Every 2 years we come back to Mannheim. Actually, maybe the second last Night of the Jumps competition I personally rode in was in Mannheim as well. So I know exactly the feeling these riders have got when I'm talking about how short this arena is. I rode this arena and it scared me. I'm glad I escaped. Definitely better than Pepper. How long is the show going, Melanie? We've probably got another, I don't know, I'd probably say another 30 minutes up our sleeve here. So what have we got? We've got the Steve, our man, great job. Well, thank you very much. Apparently somebody else didn't like me commentating. So what we've just had is the BMX, mountain bike and scooters. That was the qualification. The captains from each team, they chose who they wanted to represent them in the best trick final. And if I read correctly, it's Pavel Alekin will be riding for Team Spain. Of course, for Team Czech, Richard Zelinka. And for the world team, of course, Simon Godziak. This is going to be a hell of a best trick competition. Come to a show in Sweden. Angelica, actually, I would love to come back to Sweden. We were in Stockholm in, I think, 2018. Went and saw the Vaga or the Vasa, the boat in the big museum, the very famous ancient boat that went down in the bay around Stockholm. So we've been to Stockholm before with Night of the Jumps. I can't wait to come back there and see it again and find some more treasures in your lovely country. Right now it's time for Filip Podmol. Speaking of lovely countries, Team Czech Republic. Man, I love going down to Prague. One of the best cities I've ever visited. All of the riders tonight come from within, I don't know, spitting distance of Prague, about half an hour on the south side. So Filip Podmol, the last rider. This is the third and final group for the FMX competition, the single runs. Nice holy grab from the younger of the Podmol brothers. Libor Podmol joined him in Munich tonight. He is at home, probably also watching this live stream. Like I said, a lot of relatives at home tonight. But Filip here representing the Podmol brothers. Whoa! Huge Shaolin backflip. Massive extension. Looks like he did his stretches this morning. Nice heart indie backflip. Trying to twist himself up into that heli. Flip lever's still up. Oh, switchblade flip. So he's done a double can backflip and then just slowly twisted his hips into the switchblade, making it oh so much bigger. Oh, cliffhanger backflip. Big trick out of Filip. That is a big point scoring trick, not full extension, but man, such a tech combo, and looking like going into the joy twist and throwing out a little seat grab indie for good measure. So he has all 7 jumps taken care of in 90 seconds. He had a little bit of extra time if he wanted to take it. He's decided he just wanted to get a little bit of relaxation before this double up. All right, what's it gonna be? Huge ruler flip. Huge ruler flip from Filip Podmol, who just won X-Pilots only 2 weeks ago. If I ever invented a body varial, I would call it the casserole. And another backflip on top. That sounded like a bit of a dad joke there. Angelica, I think you're absolutely right. Clint Esposito should have his own commentary booth, and it's something we've actually spoken about. If we can do a little bit of a live connection with Clint over in America, try and bring him in on this live stream, I think would be an unbelievable way to bring more to the world of freestyle motocross. We've done it with Pat Bowden, we've done it with Leon Binkerbank, and I think if we can get a good connection, we'll get Clint on the live stream. What a run from Filip Podmol. This is how we started. Huge holy grab. Heel clicker, clicking up around his head to the indie on the backflip. Massive Shaolin. Heart indie backflip. His body just kept going. Clean run, says Clint. And that is the switchblade, and he was oh so slow going into that switchblade flip. Cliffhanger backflip, not bad. He could have extended it more. That was very much like a joy twist. And then adding the seat grab indie as a separate combo at the end of that. This is so tough. Wow. Filip Podmol, 77 points. This is tough judging. And the points are so close, you could throw a hanky over the top 6 riders so far. We've got 2 more to go. Maikel Melero. Oh, there's Filip. Well, I didn't know I was going to get that up and close personal with him. What's the name from the scooter rider? Richard Zelinka. Remember that name. Find him on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. He is an animal. So the top 6 riders, let's take out Pepper's crash, unfortunately. The top 6 riders, there is only 9 points between them. This is insane. We've got 2 more riders, Maikel Melero and Luc Ackermann. 86 points. Wow, hang on. If I think about this right now, with 86 points, with only 2 riders to go, Marc Pinyol is sitting on a solo podium right now. What a run from him. That is unbelievable. So Marc Pinyol, the choice of tricks has really fallen his way. And now it's time for Team Spain. Actually, right now, Pinyol is in first, Dany Torres is in second. We now have the 3rd and final rider for Spain, Maikel Melero, the 5-time world champion. A rider with more variety in his run than I think any other rider here at Night of the Jumps. Melero masters every trick almost bar none. Did you see him? I don't know if you guys saw this, but it looked like he's about to start with the Cali roll. Can he make this happen? He wasn't happy in training. Oh, and he got it out. He made the Cali roll happen. He was not happy with how short the run-up was. He just took a starter run-up on it, and he got it out. Oh, here we go. Front flip. A little bit deep, but there is no speed check. You can't just feel good on that. You have to go. What a way to start his run. Seat grab, Indy, backflip. Almost going into a heart attack Indy flip. See there in the corner, the flip levers going up. Caught over backflip, spotting his landing from the start and watching it all the way as the bike rotates, landing it perfectly. Coming into his fifth jump, huge ruler flip. Heading out a long way to the left of that landing. You don't want to go too much further or there won't be a landing to get onto. One hand Indy to rock solid. Man, what a run from Melero. You can see him, he is flying into the corners as well. Ruler Indy. 7 tricks, he's got time to get another one in minimum. But he's going to call it at 7. That was a solid run. That was solid. I don't know what to expect. We've seen a body varial, we've seen the front flip, we've seen some of the biggest flip combos. What does he go? Oh, hang on. Oh no, I almost called it. I thought he was going to head for a different ramp then. He is. We're going to the front flip again. No-handed front flip. Held that no-hander for so long. What a run from Melero. That was huge. That was massive. And right now, I'm going to change. Microphones. I didn't know I was going to have a special guest right now. Melero riding in the background. And I've got Filip Podmol, who has just joined us. Filip, man, what a run.
That was good, right? Yeah, I was happy. I mean, extension was good and everything, but just a little bit disappointed about the judges. Fucking hell.
Hey, let's have a look. How did you get 7th position? What are the judges on tonight?
I'd like to name the name of the judge.
Whoa. We don't go there. We don't go throwing that out there.
Anyway, I'm happy. It was good. I feel good, safe. I'm happy my boy Petr survived the first gear jump, so it's all good.
So you actually ride a lot with Petr. I think you were the guy who told me you need to get this kid in. He is the future of FMX.
Yeah. He's good. I'm taking care about him already for 6 years. And now lately he started to flipping. But this was his first event in the arena. It was kind of stressy. He's a little bit stressed, man. So I think next time it's gonna be way better.
Hell yeah, man. And how do you approach this? Do you get stressed anymore coming in for like big tricks? Or are you just like, you know what? Easy.
Yeah, I'm trying to be calm and easy. But anyway, everybody got a little bit stressed, but I think it's good because there's a kind of little fear, and this fear saves us. So it's good to have that, but not going over it. So now when I'm going for the run, I'm just like, okay, chill. Your work is there, now you can be chill. So I'm trying to enjoy the riding.
Hell yeah, man. What did you think about Maikel Melero's run just now?
Yeah, I just saw the last front flip no hand. It was fucking sick. It was a long one. But yeah, I can't wait when he do from the normal ramp.
Oh! Have you tried the front flip on the normal ramp?
No, but I was now 2 weeks in USA with Drop Adelberg, and dude, that guy, he just got it. It's looking like a flip, so when I saw him, I was like, okay, I go, no, it's really scary. He go like second gear, really pin, then take the brake straight after the ramp, go front. I think it's hard, but for sure it's possible. They do it.
Man, that's the thing, you know, you see what other guys can do, and until it's done, you're like, I don't know. Once it's done, Rob Adelberg, Jacko Strong, they are doing these tricks pretty damn regularly. It can be done, but it is hard as hell.
Yeah, it's like that, but you know, we are human and we improving in everything, so we also improve in the freestyle, and now the tricks are amazing, especially if somebody put it around together like Maikel or the big guys. It's amazing, I love it.
Hell yeah, man. We've actually got some comments. Let's see if there's anything in here. Maikel isn't so bad. What a sick run. MX bike pads. Hello. I think he's my neighbor, actually. So we've got a lot of comments coming through. Have you got any comments for everybody watching at home?
Yeah, I hope it's gonna get better and bigger and better and bigger every time you're watching this. We're trying to do our best. We're risking our lives. So it's always good when it's the crowd like this and you guys watching.
Hell yeah. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in Zurich.
Yeah, see you guys.
All righty. Whoa. All right. I think you can see me there. Luc Ackermann rolling in to make his presence known, revving that 450 right beside Filip and I, just to make sure the attention was on him. No, I don't think that was what it was like. No, thank you so much, guys, for all of your comments that come through. I do know a lot of these riders actually go home and they watch this video again because they want to study their own run. So they're probably going to check out your comments as well. Hopefully they're not too bad. No, we've got a good community here. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us here, but we now have the final of the FMX riders. We've got best trick coming up. Don't go anywhere. But this is Luc Ackermann. Oh! That holy grab nearly got away from him. His pinky just got the grab. Oh, 360 turnaround. Here we go. Third jump. Whoa, heel click and a super flip. One of the biggest extensions on that one. Cliffhanger reaching up to the top of the SAP arena. We actually have a cube in the middle of this arena that's very close, so he almost could touch it. On the front flip ramp as well. Perfect. Absolutely perfect on that fronty. Flip levers up. What have we got now on the 8 meter on 21? Oh, that was like going into a huge ruler Indy flip. He went into a ruler flip. The feet were going everywhere. I wasn't sure. Oh, hang on. He's in the corner. What is he gonna do? This is the flare. And he rode out of it. That is the flare on the quarter pipe, the only rider to use that ramp. And he just managed to get it in on time. Luc is on it. I love to see different ramps being involved in the course. And this was one of the smallest arenas in Germany, one of the smallest, like I said. So we decided, you know what, we need a quarter pipe here. Oh, hang on, here we go. This is the double up. Double back flip from Luc Ackermann. Using every single ramp on the course. Double backflip from the super kicker. Flare from the quarter pipe. Front flip from the mechanism ramp. And a 360 and all the backflip combos. Holy grabs. That was variety to the nth degree. He used everything on this course. Let's have a look at this on the slow motion double backflip. Absolutely perfect. Kept the bike straight as a die all the way through. Landing it perfectly. Huge holy grab. And that 360, checking out the cameraman at the back, looking straight down into your eyes at home. Heel clicker 2, KOD flip. Huge backflip combo. And the cliffhanger. Isn't it crazy that the cliffhanger was the smallest trick in his run, because then he had this front flip. Absolutely perfect. Indy to ruler flip. And this is the flare on the quarter pipe. Landed it pretty much perfect. There you go. What a run. The way he slings the bike on the double flip is just insane. You're absolutely right. Luc has his own style on that double flip. He just throws everything into it. And knowing how strong he is, he could probably pull a triple. Because, Dany Dwayne, he gets so high on the double. I've seen him in a double backflip train with Sheeny. He was at least 1 meter, nearly 1.5 meters higher than Sheeny on a double backflip train. He just pulls so hard. Fabian, thank you very much for your message. Everyone is dialed in tonight. Clint, man, it is ridiculous how good tonight is. Freaking unbelievable. Luc is out of space. Alien Skills, MX Bike Pads. Thank you very much for your comments, guys. And there's the points. 94 to Luc, 88 to Melero. Marc Pinyol, 86. So Spain with the highest points. Three out of the top 4 are Spanish riders. Yet, Team Czech, this is what you're going to love. Team Czech have won the, they won the best whip competition. So that joke around, that's like a little bonus 20 points if you win that. 100 points for first, 80 for second, 65 for third. Thank you very much, Dany. Want to thank the camera and production for the awesome shots. Thank you. I am glad to hear that. And the team are up there, they're watching, and they would also appreciate that message. I will relay it if they haven't seen it. So right now, this is incredibly close. Team Czech is 419. Spain, 389, and the world team, 385. There is nothing in this. This comes down now to the best trick competition. 2 attempts in the FMX and 2 attempts for the pedal power for each team. The best trick gets the best points for each. Who will come out of this one with the win in best? I'm almost going to call it. Whoever wins best trick could possibly and probably will win overall. The world team have a lot of catching up to do. It's, what have we got? 15, that's 20. They've got about 35 points to catch up. This is a little bit tough for the world team, but they're not far away. With Luc Ackermann, with David Rinaldo, with Simon Godziak in the world team, there's a chance. Spain also, they've got a chance. Who's in for Spain? Maikel Melero, Marc Pinyol, and of course Pavel Alekin. And for the Czech team, Richard Zelinka on the scooter. Oh my God, he is unbelievable. And also Peter Pilat and Matej Cesak. Wow. This is going to be close. And I mean, if everybody does what I think they do without a crash, it's probably going to be single digits between everybody. All right, let's get this show on the road. Simon Godziak, crashing out of that 360 double tail whip. Not a good start for the world team. They are trailing He needs, basically, he can't afford to crash his second attempt. If he crashes his second attempt, it's almost impossible for Luc Ackermann to carry the team. All right, Pavel Alekin taking the, well, that was probably the smart option, the safe option, backflip, tail whip. So he's got some points on the board, and now it's time for Richard Zelinka. So innovative on the scooter. Oh, is that a Kashi? No. Oh! That was the twister, and he landed it for Team Czech. They're sitting in front right now, Team Czech. Twister by the man there, Richard Zelinka. Greetings from Poland to the whole Night of the Jumps team. The passage of Luca swept away. Greetings to the madmen in the chat. Moto Gang. Whoa, shout out to Moto Gang in Poland. Thank you. So Richard Zelinka, man, that was big. Let's check this out on the slow-mo. 3-0 double tail whip. Unfortunately couldn't handle it for the world team. Backflip tail whip, Pavel Alekin for the Spanish team. And this is the twister from Richard Zelinka, and he just held on to it. I love seeing this. Check that angle out. All right, Matej Cesak for FMX. I didn't realize he was going to get into it straight away. Lazy boy backflip. Playing the safe option. Getting the points on the board. And now it's time for Marc Pinyol. He's looking at the 8 meter, 21. This is the ramp that he did the California roll on. Is he going for it again? Or does he have another trick in his bag? I have absolutely no idea. Let's see. Let's have a look at the start of his run-up. This will tell us. Oh, yeah, okay. This is a Cali roll. Side saddle takeoff. He will then put his left hand back on the seat. California roll! Landed it absolutely perfectly. I actually thought he was maybe going to go for a combo on that. I know he has spent some time on this trick. Is he thinking to come out and stomp that again with a combo for the second attempt? Oh no. Maikel Melero is over there, so Maikel will take the second attempt. Now it's time for David Rinaldo from France, riding for the Team World, the X Games gold medalist, 2013 world champion. One of the most stylish cats on a bike. And I always say it, when David's on, he is on, and he has shown it already tonight. He's broken all the rules. He had a massive run for his freestyle run. What will be his best trick for tonight? Here in Mannheim, Germany, round 4 of Freestyle of Nations on the YZ 252 stroke. Oh, rock solid backflip. Nice. That is a best trick and a half. Oh, he's saying one more, one more. What did I say? This guy breaks every rule. This does not count. This is just for the fans. But this will be David Rinaldo going for a just one for the fans, basically. I have no idea what we're going to get. In the slow-mo replay, the Cali roll from Marc Pinyol. Perfect leading trick here. Can a seat grab take off to Cali roll? Can seat grab, sorry, take off to Cali roll. You're absolutely right. That rock solid from Rinaldo is nice. But here we go. This is for the fans. Oh, Cali roll as well. That did not even count. He just did it for a laugh. And he's going to go for another jump. Huge whip. I love seeing when riders just are so full of adrenaline, they're ready to just tear this place apart. Get out of the way. Rinaldo is just going to run this whole competition himself. So, okay, hang on. What is he happy with? Does he go with the rock solid backflip or does he go with the California roll? I know what's going to happen. That was a rebel run. That was 2 rebel runs right there. Insane. Now it's time for the last attempt for the mountain bikes and scooters on top. Simon Godziak, Pavel Alekin, and Richard Zelinka. So Simon Godziak will be going for the world team. He needs to land this trick, I think, to make it possible for the team to even have a chance of winning. Oh, backy double tail whip. And he made that one count. So that is stomped. The points are in. Well, actually, I don't know what the points are, but he can accrue points this time. It won't be a big fat 0. This is now very interesting. Now Pavel Alekin has to throw down to give the Spanish team a fighting chance of winning. Whoa! Backflip, tail whip to Oppo. Oh, yes. Is that what it was? I need to watch that in slow-mo. That's what it looked like to me. But don't get too carried away right now because we've got Richard Zelinka on top. He wants this local Mannheim crowd to get behind him, going for Team Czech, who are currently leading coming into this best trick competition. I have no idea who's going to win this. I cannot pick it. Oh! Well, he crashed that one, but he took the twister to start with. 1440? Is that what he went for? A 1440 on the scooter. Just not able to ride away. Oh dear. All right, so it is the best trick. Only one best trick point counts. The pedal power and for the moto guys. Simon Godziak, backy double tail. Landed it perfectly. Oh yeah, backflip double tail, but with the opposite in the middle, kicking it back the other way from Pavel. And while Filip gets ready, we just look at Richard Zelinka before he crashes. Now it's time for Filip Podmol. He's ready to go. Oh, cliffhanger backflip. It looked like he was trying to really get that one. He didn't get the extension in his run. He went for it this time in the best trick and just couldn't get all that extension that he wanted. This is rapid fire. Filip's rolled in. Melero's rolled out. This is the last chance for the Spanish team to get as many points as they can in the best trick comp. This is all or nothing now for Spain to win. Oh, look at the ramp he's chosen. Front flip, front flip no-hander and a little bit of a zigzaggy, or I don't know. I don't know what he did in the middle of that. I couldn't see it. No-handed fronty. Absolutely perfect. And there was a little bit of something in the middle. I don't know if he was trying to point over at the judges to make sure they knew that he was riding. And now it's time for the FMX Terminator. From Germany, this is his home crowd. Riding for the world team. I can tell you which ramp he's looking at. It's the Super Kicker. You know what time it is. It is the double backflip. Absolutely perfect. I think Luc knew that he didn't have to push it this time with a knack or another combo. So he was very happy to just say, you know what? Double backflips are more than enough. That was huge. He landed that absolutely perfectly. The Red Bull rider on his home turf. Let's have a look at Filip Podmol now. That's a cliffhanger backflip. Feet hooked in under the handlebars. Taking his hands off, reaching with his hands towards the floor, the opposite way you think you should go. And you could just see his head shake. And this is Melero's no-handed fronty. Did he dab in the middle of that? That was a no-handed front flip with a dab. Oh my God. John Matthews, you saw it faster than I did. And Luc Ackermann with a double backflip. I'm almost going to give the front flip dab the win for bringing back, I don't know, 2 years ago. Who would have thought? This is going to be a tough job for the judges because it is so close right now. 419 points. 3 to Team Czech. Spain 389 and 385 to the world team. It is so close. The judges have the toughest job on their hands right now. Let's have a think about this. Actually, no, before we think about it, looks like it's time to go for the encore. Well, there's no encore because nobody's leaving this arena. They're waiting. They know there's more coming. But, right, while the mountain bike riders, BMX and scooter guys get to the top of the roll-in, let's have a very quick think about it. Pavel Alekin, backflip, double tail whip with the kick in the middle to go opposite. That was awesome. Richard Zelinka, that twister on the scooter on his first jump. That was insane. And Simon Godziak, also I think it was a backflip double tail whip as well. That is tough. Then you've got Luc with a double backy, front flip dab, and a Cali roll as well. Here we go. All in. Dany Torres, Maikel Melero, Petr Pilat, Filip Podmol, Matej Cesak, and on the other side, coming around will be... Oh no, they didn't go. I thought they were going. Oh, we're about to have a little incident here. Marc Pinyol missed the cue and nearly wiped out somebody then on the roll-in. Whoops. And that's what happens when you miss the cue. David Rinaldo just rode over next to me shaking his head. He's like, come on, we got to be professional here. All right. So while the guys get ready, let's think about this because the judges have to now sit there and work out what they're going to do. The freestyle guys, there was a Cali roll, a double back here, front flip. Where does that line up? Marc Pinyol, Luc Ackermann, and David Rinaldo, Melero, Matej Cesak. Coming back around, we'll see Dany Torres, Petr Pilat, dead body, Filip Podmol with a whip there. Marc Pinyol on the Honda, double grab, backflip, double hard Indy, super cane Indy, and a heel clicker flip on the backside, heel clicker flip. Shaolin almost touching his backside on the front fender. Going after Adam Jones, backflip, C-grab Indy, goon air. David going for the goon points. Wow. All right. Wow. What did you guys think? I want to see the comments. Right now, I don't really have an opinion. This is too close to call. Oh, hang on, we're still going. Whoa, 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 whoa. Twister to finish from Richard. He's the last one down. Hopefully nobody jumps because he's just having a little power nap on the big airbag. Maikel is in the mix too, but not sure where I put it since it's off the mechanical ramp. This is the tough one. Luc Ackermann, best freestyle motocross. Bart Matten. I think when we're talking front flip off the real ramp, off a regular, and a double backflip, that is a genuine question. David Rinaldo, Spain winning. Well, actually, he's riding for the world team and he's French. Adam Jones brought the Starfish back, and man, Filip Podmol, he just wanted to give it that extra exclamation point. Justice for the Starfishes. We've seen a lot of that in 6 days. If you don't know what we're talking about, Adam Jones threw the Starfish Shaolin backflip out at X Games in Japan last Sunday. And it was just sick to see an old combo. I almost want to give the best trick win to Marc for the techiness, but it's hard when it's up against Luc's just straight big send. You know what? I'm going to agree completely with that. I would say it's easy for Luc to get to the ramp. The issue of the run-up is not an issue for him. Double backflip, that's the issue. But for Pinyol to take that berm, to get his bike straight within 17 meters, going side saddle takeoff, hand in the seat, and throw a Cali roll, and he got back on with time to spare. He could have done another Cali roll. Look how much time he had. Clean, absolutely clean as a whistle. This is David Rinaldo's little rock solid as well. Sorry, I don't mean that in any disrespect. The rock solid was not big. It was a huge trick though. And that California roll was just for the fans. And you can see the difference in the California roll. Rinaldo jumps regular, then reaches back for the Cali. Whereas Pinyol, he takes off in the weirdest of positions. The trick's half done, but the hard part is getting to the ramp in the first place. He could easily peel left or right on the ramp, and that is incredibly technical, and it's incredibly likely to happen. Whoa, hang on. This is for best trick. So the points combined in best trick is Czech in third, Spain in second, and the world team in first. This is for best trick. This is best trick. This is not overall. If I am to believe what I think I'm believing right now, because then we will have the actual overall. So this is like a little bit of a party before the real party. This is pre-game. This is pre-game, so hang on. Coming into this right now, Czech was leading, Spain in second, world in third. This is now flipped. That best trick, the world team have got more points, and Czech are in third. This is going to be insane. All right, now we're going to go for the overall ranking. Whoa! Whoa! The world team is in third position. Oh! I want to find the points. Is there a judge up there who can send me? I'm going to send a text message right now to the judges. Points overall. Thank you. Wow. I need to know what's happening because I haven't got the overall points on my tablet right now. I'm so sorry. So Team Spain in second, which means the original team who won for 2023 in Berlin on the first night is Team Czechy Czech. Wow. That is unbelievable. So Matej, Cesak, Filip Podmol, Petr, Pilat with Richard Zelinka taking the win. There's not enough room on that podium to get them all on. You know what? I'm going to go build a new podium. I'm going to get the grinder out. I'm going to get the welder out. That's it. New podium's getting built. We need more people standing on that for this nation's event, this special discipline. Normally freestyle motocross is a solo sport, but I'm so stoked this year that so far every event, these have all been the Freestyle of Nations. We'll go solo a little bit later on in the year. But the next event on the calendar will be in Zurich on September the 9th. And that will be the final round of the Freestyle of Nations. And right now, Czech, the Team Czech is winning. 2 wins to Czech, 1 to Germany, 1 to Spain, and 1 to the world. To the world team, which is made up, well, they're a bunch of ring-ins, really. No, they're not. They're an absolute powerhouse of a team. And it's crazy to see that the team of champions were unable to get on top. It was the more cohesive team of Czech Republic who took the win tonight here in Mannheim. And I think that's a pretty good euphemism for life. It's always good to have a cohesive team. Look at these guys, they ride together a lot. Matej, Cesak, Filip Podmol, Petr, Pilat, and Richard Zelinka. Like I said, all of these guys live within about 30 minutes of each other around the outskirts of Prague in the Czech Republic. Probably because they live in one of the best cities in the world. Absolutely unbelievable. Have I got points? No, I do not. Oh, hang on. I've got a message from Zorro. Hang on. Let's have a quick look here. Oh my, I do have points. Hang on. So the world team in 3rd position, 475 points. In 2nd, Spain, 477 points. Only 2 points the difference. And the Czech team with 496. I'm not going to say the clear winners because that is really still very close. That is one of the closest events we've ever seen. All right, so what we're going to do right now, there's some replays going on right now. I'm going to take this microphone off. I'm going to head over. I'm going to get an interview with the winners. Stay with us for just a moment, and we'll hear from Team Czech. All right, welcome back. We've grabbed Luc Ackermann. So this is the Freestyle of Nations, but we also still do have the solo competition. And Luc Ackermann, you are our winner tonight. Actually, you've won every round so far. It's getting boring up at the top here, is it? Is that why you decided to throw the flare in, the only rider to use the quarter pipe tonight?
No, I had a plan to do the flare because I really love doing flares on the quarter pipe, but it's really hard to do them here on the airbag because you kind of get a bounce and it makes it really hard to land it. So I think that's why Maikel hasn't done it tonight. But actually it was really nice to me, and I kind of liked it. It was, a bit tricky. But yeah, all in all, it was a good run, quite clean, and I had so much fun riding here tonight.
Man, that was an incredible run. You jumped every ramp on the course, so you've got complete course usage points. You had huge variety, double backflip, front flip, flare. What else didn't you do? 360. And the one that I loved, actually, was your very first trick, the Holy Grab. It looked like you only just got the seat grab.
Yeah, it felt awesome out here. The crowd was amazing, and I really wanted to throw a good run down tonight, and it felt great, and I can't wait to come back here to Mannheim.
Man, that was absolutely unbelievable. Thank you very much, Luc Ackermann. What a run. We'll see you again soon at Night of the Jumps. Zurich, September 9.
For sure. See you in Zurich, and yeah, get your tickets. I want to see you there.
There you go. That's exactly how we do it. All right, you know what we're going to do? Let's grab, thank you, Luke, we're going to grab Team Czech. The winners here tonight, the only team to take 2 wins so far in this season. 4 rounds, 2 wins for these guys. Mate, you ducked under that camera, but you're still so tall it would have got you. Yeah, that duck was pointless. Hang on, are we missing somebody? Where's Pilat? Where is the cap? Nah, the big boys. Okay, we don't need the captain. We don't need the captain. All right, let's start with Matej on this side. How is it to win for the second time in 2023?
Yeah, it's super sick. We had so much fun this evening, and the crowd was insane here in Mannheim. So we are happy that we won, and we had so much fun together.
That heart attack backflip, were you pumped on that one? Well, hopefully as pumped as I was.
Yeah, I was pumped, but I think in the practice was still a little bit better because I didn't pull so much for this one. But I am happy with the run and with the overall result. So in the end, it's super good everything, and yeah, all good.
Hell yeah! Right, let's bring the younger of the Podmol brothers in, Filip Podmol. Man, that was a big run from you tonight. But I want to know, what does it feel like riding with a team like Matej, Pilat? You've got Richard Zelinka here as well. To be part of this team that's so cohesive. How is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. So we are the best from Czech Republic. It's always good to share with the buddies. They are my bros. So I was living with this gun for 2 years, or 1 year. So yeah, we know each other pretty well, and it's always good to have fun together and ride in front of the full arena.
Man, that's actually really cool to hear that. Like, you're so close that you even were living together. What's he like to live with?
I don't want to put too much shame on him, so I'd rather not talk about it. But
Once I locked him in the cage naked.
No, I did that for his birthday to make him feel special that day. But it's always fun, So that's the most important thing. So it was a nice time for sure.
Hell yeah, Richard, man. On the scooter, you are getting one of the biggest cheers out of this crowd. We were talking about it before. Is it just because it's so relatable to everybody, or is it just because you're just so damn gnarly and you're sending it?
It could be both of the things, but I even think that people are far away, so they don't really see, like, on what I'm riding, Especially I have black scooters, so I feel like maybe they don't even see how I'm dropping, so it looks like I'm running down the rolling or something like this. So it's just different, And you guys didn't have this before, so it's just different vibes for the people. So.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much to Team Czech. We've got one more round. Hopefully we find Petr Pilat at that round to come do an interview with us. We'll be in Zurich, September the 9th. Hope to see you guys there.
See you there. Can't wait.
Do they have to get tickets?
Adios, amigos. Thank you.
Better get the tickets right now.
That's how we do it. Thank you very much, guys, and hopefully we'll get Pilat in. Right, so to finish this off, we are going to be back. It will be September the 9th. We'll be on YouTube. That will be live, exactly like what we did tonight, with the live stream, with the live commentary, even to get Filip in there, actually. We had that live chat. That was awesome. We're also on Facebook Live as well. Check all the highlights out in the next coming weeks on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, of course, Instagram, everywhere. Everywhere you can find Night of the Jumps. Go to nightofthejumps.com as well if you would like to get tickets. If you're in or around Zurich, there are still a few tickets left. But from here in Mannheim, from the 4th round of competition, this was unbelievable. I can't wait to see what we're going to get in Zurich. Catch you later.
Thanks. It's a wrap.
calling me back.